$500.
Artie is 4 of 5 so far, Howard. 4 of 5.
Artie is putting on a clinic, no doubt about it. He looks like Latrell Eatwell.
Thank you, Marv.
Artie on the right wing. Working against Marissa. Fades it away. Front rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Artie with the basketball. The ref falls. He's okay. Artie, another fadeaway, 25 feet away, off the rim, no good. It'll be Marissa's basketball. She trails 4-2.
Can you believe it?
All she has to do is keep moving Artie around. He'll die.
Come on, Marissa, move him around.
Artie's taking a timeout. Artie's taking a timeout. Coming to the sideline, and he needs some water.
No Jack Daniels, Artie? Artie took 500.
Have some more beer, Artie.
And the raindrops getting a little thicker right now, Howard. A little rain falling right now.
He's done. Look at him.
Artie is winded. Marissa, keep him running.
Keep them moving, Marissa.
4-2 the score.
I never thought he'd score 4 baskets.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you.
Artie checks it. Marissa, top of the key, driving the right side. Artie just hammers her, and the bucket is good.
Yeah.
And she'll take a shot. Score is tied 4-4. This would give Marissa the lead. 4-3, excuse me.
Yeah. Marissa down by 1 basket, and she's taking a foul shot now. Artie hammered her, Larry.
She looked over at Artie and gave him a little look, and she hits the free throw to tie the game at 4 apiece.
And it's still her ball.
Still her ball.
Marv, what are you thinking?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm surprised because I thought the only thing that he was going to beat today was his meat.
Good. Here she drives to the basket.
The right side drive, no good. Artie the rebound. Artie has newfound fire. He's on the right side of the foul line. Backing her down. The fade away from 15. Good! He hits another!
Artie surprising the hell out of me, Larry.
Wow.
5-4.
Artie is showing you his fingers. 5.
Howard, he is fired up. His pants are coming down, but he's fired up.
He's wearing a microphone to...
We can only hope that his pants do come down.
Marissa's nose is bleeding.
What? Artie's being very physical.
Is Marissa bleeding?
Oh, is it her time of the month?
From outside. In and out, no good. The rebound by Marissa. She trails 5-4. Fade away by Marissa. An air ball. It's out of bounds.
Artie got a piece of that one, I think.
Why is Marissa shooting from the outside? Why doesn't she go inside with the ball?
I think Artie's inside her head a little bit.
Here
I
comes
think Artie's feeling confident.
Marissa's shaking her head. She feels Artie's stalling.
Fade away by Artie. No good, and Marissa gets the rebound.
Marissa puts it up.
Short rebound by Artie.
Come on.
Artie, the jumper from 20 feet. No good. Marissa out-hustles him for the rebound. And Marissa's going to walk it. Back to the foul line. Backing in on Artie in the paint. Still backing down. Still backing in. Where's the 3 seconds? Marissa gets the ball back to the left side. Artie blocks the shot. Artie blocks the shot, and I think it went off of Marissa. No, they're going to say it's Marissa's ball.
This is for $10,000, Larry. Artie's playing his heart out. Artie's up 5-4.
Artie blocks Marissa's shot, gets it up off the glass for 2, and the foul on Marissa.
Artie 6-4 now. Artie just stole the ball from Marissa and scored.
And I believe the ref, Bobby Mack, called the foul on Marissa, so Artie gets a free throw.
Yikes.
Look at him. Right to the rim and falls.
Oh, Marissa, come on. You got to do something here.
Artie from deep out.
Artie.
He's got
8-4. Marv Albert. Artie is sweeping up.
Howard, I am just shocked, but also I wondered if later on I could milk Robin.
Not now, Marv.
Another deep 3 for Artie. Another.
He's hitting a huge outside shot, Larry.
Howard, he's only missed 2 shots. He is on fire.
9-4 is the score. It's a 15-point game. Marissa is nowhere to be found.
I know.
Another fade away from up top for Artie. Oh, he's in a zone. Artie's in a zone.
He's hardly spending any time with the ball. As soon as he gets it, he lets it go.
Artie hit from outside, and Marissa pulled his pants down. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. Good thing I didn't.
Artie takes some beer from one of the listeners.
He's feeling it right now. Shockingly, Artie up by 6 points, 10-4. Another deep three for Artie, no good. Marissa the rebound. Marissa looks a little more tired than Artie right now.
10-4. I'm shocked.
Come on, Marissa.
Marissa in the paint. Artie just hammers her from behind.
That was a foul.
Big time foul. Now, was she in the act of shooting? Will she get shots here? Yes, she will.
She will get shots. It's 10-4. Marissa gets a foul shot. Artie just jumped all over her back. But Artie dominating.
But he is fired up. And the free throw is good for Marissa.
10-5 is the score.
And she has the ball.
Going to 15 once again, win by 2. Marissa with the basketball.
10-5.
10-5 right now, Artie, yes.
Artie checking the score, almost in a coma.
Artie with the reach in, no whistle. Reaches again, tips it away. Marissa from the foul line, no good. And Artie the rebound. Artie another deep from 25 feet.
And he hits.
Bullseye, he hits another.
Artie is incredible.
He's no athlete. How's he doing this?
He evidently is an athlete.
You know, I think the only way that Marissa could win right now is if Robert Blake shoots him.
Yeah. Robert Blake might have to come onto the court.
Is he here?
The crowd is going wild for Artie.
Oh, come on, Marissa.
Top of the key, Artie the shot. Did someone get a piece of that? Did Marissa get a piece of that basketball?
No, I think that was just Artie's bad shooting.
Did she foul him? So the ref is saying Artie touched it last. Oh, Marissa might have touched that one.
Oh, okay.
Artie looking for the foul.
Take it easy, Artie.
Artie, you're winning. It's 11-5, Artie.
11-5. Who would have thought that? Marissa with the drive. She gets fouled on the right side. Go to the line to shoot one.
Marissa should drive every time, shouldn't she, Robin?
Yes, she should be putting more pressure on Artie, and she should be making him work at defense.
Here comes the foul shot.
From the line, Marissa shoots it up. No good.
Oh,
no good.
She needs every one of those, Larry.
Yeah.
She sure does. Down by 6, 11-5, the game to 15. And I think Artie's going to have enough energy to finish this one off. I really do. Marissa slips on her drive to the right side, puts it off the glass. No good.
Artie gets the rebound.
And the rebound by Artie. The foul line jumper by Artie. It's a brick. Rebound by Marissa. She's got to take it back. She's got to take it back.
Artie, you could get a technical. You keep this up.
And Marissa will go to the line.
Because Artie fouled her, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Mark not liking that call. And the free throw is missed by Marissa.
Marissa's got to make those free throws.
She's giving them away, Howard. She's down by 6.
Everything.
I think I was trying to say free throws.
You know,
Yes, Marv?
Marissa's face is really showing the pain and anguish. It's so red, it's as red as my ass after a good spanking.
Artie a little hunched over. He's tired. Marissa with the basketball, driving the right side, spins to the left in the paint. Ball is stolen by Artie. Puts it off the glass. It is good. It is good. He is up 12-5.
Holy mackerel, Robin. Get your
I think I better
$500.
go find $1,000.
You owe him $1,000.
Artie from 25 feet away. It's no good. Marissa the rebound at the foul line. Settles in. The shot from the left side is good. Cuts the lead to 6, 12-6. Look at Artie. Determination etched across his face. Gives the ball to Marissa. The foul line jumper. It's no good. Artie the rebound. Artie walks it back to the foul line.
Physical play.
Artie backing her down. Artie fade away from the foul line. Too strong off the back rim. Marissa the rebound in the right corner. Driving the baseline. Goes up strong. And Artie hammers her again. And she'll go to the line. She has not been very successful from the free throw line.
Yeah.
That's true. She's been throwing up rocks like an Iraqi soldier.
I got to tell you, Marv, this is an exciting game. More exciting than a professional game.
Yes,
Free throw by Marissa is good.
I also noticed that Artie doesn't mind hitting a girl in the face.
No, he doesn't. It's 12-7. Marissa coming back.
You know, Rob, but I don't either.
Marissa on the drive. The ball stolen by Artie. Touched last by who? It's going to be Marissa's ball. Artie deflected it out of bounds.
Is Marissa coming on stronger now, Larry?
I'm not so sure, Howard. She needs to make the free throws because Artie is fouling her every single time.
Yeah.
Marissa from the foul line, elbow right, shot no good. Rebound by Artie down low. And did he step out of bounds or did the ball go out of bounds?
Artie stepped out.
Artie stepped out. The
Artie
referee
out of
on
bounds.
top of that one. So Marissa's basketball. The score remains 12-7.
12-7. I've lost my bet, Robin. You still have a chance.
Yeah.
Here goes Marissa.
Marissa
Go
up
in,
top,
go in.
fakes this shot, drives the right side, big bump by Artie, no whistle. Artie the rebound, takes it back to the foul line. The fadeaway from there's no good. Marissa puts it up. The ball hit the rim. Didn't she have to take that back?
It was still in play, wasn't it?
I thought she had to take that back.
Does that not count?
Well, they're giving it to her on the scoreboard.
12-8.
Shot is short by Marissa. Artie the rebound. These last 3 points are going to be tough. He puts up the jumper, no good.
Come on, Marissa.
Marissa the rebound.
Artie is taking oxygen like a man who's been buried alive.
Marissa coming on 12-8, Larry.
Bump, bump.
Marissa in the paint, drop step off the glass, it's good. That's a nice move by Marissa.
Yes.
Cuts the lead to 3, 12-9.
Uh-oh, Artie's.
Look at Artie.
Marv, what do you think of that?
She was definitely in the paint on that one.
Marissa at the top of the key with the basketball.
Artie's getting tired.
Dribble with the right hand, takes it to the left, puts it off the glass, no good. Another whistle on Artie, putting Marissa to the line again.
Wow.
Wow, Artie fouling now because he's really tired.
Artie is air.
Right.
Artie looking disgusted right now.
Artie was Jack Daniels last night. Maybe he should have. Free throw good, 12-10.
12-10. The margin has been trimmed to 2, Howard.
How long has it been since Artie scored?
It's been a while. Artie digging in defensively. Marissa's got to back out outside
Larry,
the top of the key.
do you believe in Marissa's chances here now? She's only down by 2.
She's got the momentum. There's no doubt about it. The shot blocked by Artie out of bounds. It'll be Marissa's basketball. Those last 3 points, Howard, are going to be tough for Artie.
Why is that? Is he so out of breath?
No, I think he just was so hot. He could not stay that hot as he was at the beginning of the game.
You think the pressure's getting to him?
No, I don't think so. But sooner or later, you cool down. The shot by Marissa's no good. Artie with the basketball.
Pressure.
Fade away by Artie.
Yes.
Someone got a piece of that basketball. It's whose ball is it?
It's still Artie's ball, I guess.
Artie's basketball. Marissa got a piece of it. Now, Artie going against his strategy, Howard. He said he would muscle Marissa inside, and he has not done it. Artie with the ball. Driving to the hoop. Puts it off the glass. Oh, and he's got it.
Artie with 13-10 now.
Major hustle on that point.
I thought I saw a foul, but I guess the ref didn't call it.
Artie 2 points away from victory. Artie on the drive, going strong on the right side off the glass. It is good.
I am proud of Artie, I gotta say.
Artie is now working on the inside.
He is. He's mixing it up. 14-10. Artie 1 point away from victory.
Artie is the man. Artie is silencing Marissa. 14-10 now.
Unbelievable.
He faked her out like a $500 hooker.
Artie's taking it to the bank, and I have to go to the bank.
Artie, the fadeaway for the game. In and out. Oh, it's halfway down. No good.
Artie a little out of breath, but he's in there.
Marissa with the rebound. She needs a shot here. She needs a bucket. Marissa in the paint. Pumps up, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Artie with the basketball for the game. On the right side, it is short.
Looks like Marissa's ball.
Yes.
14-10, the score remains.
How are you, Marv?
I'll tell you what, she's handling balls better than I ever did.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Look at Artie. Look
Come
at
on,
him.
Artie,
He's
up to
tired.
the line.
He's 1 point away from victory.
Is he stalling now?
This is delay of game.
Somebody
Delay of
better
game.
call life support, Howard. He's in bad shape.
Uh-oh, Marissa with the ball.
Foul line, 𝗻⁸ with it. Driving the right side. Artie reaches in, and I believe it's a foul called on Artie.
Looks like Artie's philosophy is a strategy rather, to just foul.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see why his father actually fell off the roof.
Free throw by 𝗻⁸ is good. Cuts the lead to 3, 14-11.
Why did his father fall off the roof?
I can see because he's just afraid his son will just drop down also.
𝗻⁸ again with the basketball, needing a bucket. 𝗻⁸ at the foul line. Artie with her. She drives the right side, puts it off the glass. It is good.
Yes.
14-12.
14-12. Is it anyone's game?
Still Artie has the advantage.
Artie only needs one more point.
Just needs 1 point to win.
Can't seem to find it, though. Here comes 𝗻⁸. She knows driving to the basket really freaks Artie out.
𝗻⁸ with a big, heavy bump by Artie. I mean, he is beating her up in the lane, Howard.
She gets another
𝗻⁸'s
free
ball.
throw.
𝗻⁸ with the free throw.
Artie is fouling like crazy.
I don't think he can help it at this point.
Okay, here goes the free throw.
𝗻⁸ at the line, looking to cut the lead to 1 point. It is up. It is good. 14-13. Got to win by 2, right?
Is that right, Larry?
I think so. Win by 2, right? Yes.
Is it win by 2? Win by 2.
Gotta win by 2, Artie.
Uh-oh.
𝗻⁸ looking for the tie at the foul line with the basketball.
It's 14-13.
𝗻⁸ still with it, driving the right side. Fakes left, puts it up. Oh, my! The rim and goes in.
We got a tie game. It's 14-14. Artie was so far ahead, Larry.
I know.
This is not the situation Artie needed to be in.
Can Artie pull it out of his big hind end?
𝗻⁸ with the top of the key. Score is tied. Need to win by 2. 𝗻⁸ on the right side. Puts a fake on Artie. Goes to her left. The left-handed shot is no good. Artie the rebound. Artie with the basketball on the right wing. Backing in on 𝗻⁸. Still backing in. Artie little jumper on the baseline. It's no good. 𝗻⁸ pushing Artie out of bounds.
Artie stepped out of bounds.
So it is 𝗻⁸'s basketball. I thought 𝗻⁸ might have pushed Artie in there.
No, it was before the push.
Artie's screaming something. God only knows what it is. We have a mic, but it just doesn't work. Okay, here we go.
𝗻⁸ at the top of the key. Score is tied at 14. 𝗻⁸ down to the right baseline. He's playing her very, very tough. A lot of physical contact inside, and the foul on Artie.
It's another foul shot.
As 𝗻⁸ goes to her left with the left hand, she'll go to the line shooting 1.
Artie is playing remarkably well. We have to hand it to him no matter what the outcome. Wait, Artie walking off. Oh, I see. It's the foul shot now.
Yeah.
Artie just taking a breather.
Free
Foul
throw
shot.
by 𝗻⁸ is good. She is now 1 point away from victory.
All right.
Would you believe this?
She's going to save me $1,000.
Is Artie going to be beaten by a girl?
Artie.
𝗻⁸ with the ball and the game on the line. She leads 15-14. Needs a bucket to win. 𝗻⁸ drives the right side off the glass. No good.
Artie has control.
Artie with the basketball. Fades away from the top of the key. The shot is no good. 𝗻⁸ goes after it. Gets it on the right wing.
𝗻⁸ is shooting now for the win. $10,000.
10,000 on the line. 𝗻⁸ top of the key with the basketball. They're both very tired right now. 𝗻⁸ at the foul line. Fakes the drive. Artie tips it away. 𝗻⁸ on the right wing. Driving the baseline. Artie tips it away again. I think they're equally fatigued right now, Howard.
Do you think so?
I think so. Look at 𝗻⁸. She's just walking around. Artie checks the ball. 𝗻⁸ top of the key. Artie's giving her room for the game in the foul line.
𝗻⁸ wins.
From the foul line, 𝗻⁸ cans the jumper. What a great comeback by
They're
𝗻⁸.
hugging. Artie doesn't like it.
And here come the crowd on the court.
Artie not a good sport. He didn't give her the good hug, did he, Larry?
No, he's a bad loser.
Wow, Marv, do you believe he lost to a girl?
I'll tell you what, Howard. The more I think about it, the more I say, what a back that I would like to bite on her.
Paramedics administering oxygen to Artie right now.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he's getting oxygen.
He's in very bad shape.
right, that's not a joke. I thought it was real.
Yeah.
Artie, you played remarkably well. What happened?
I got no excuse, man. I lost to a broad. Good luck with the 10 G's. I'm sorry, man.
Wow, 16-14. Artie going down. Beetlejuice trying to say something. Working
That's right. He's my man. He's got to be on tour along with him.
Do you understand he
That's
lost?
right.
He lost. You didn't embarrass yourself.
Hey, I got bet.
You didn't embarrass yourself,
Howard,
Artie.
do you realize that at one point I know, but I lost. I wanted to win.
Wait a minute, we
I
have
give John $500.
He had him 12-5, Gary. He had him 12-5.
That's
why I
right.
had her 12-5.
That's
Excuse
right.
me.
That's what I
Marissa,
wanted to point out.
you came back. Wow. Incredible.
Skipping shoot-around was a bad idea. Renee Portland would have my head for that. I should have shot around today.
Honey, I got to tell you something. You cost me $500. I thought he wasn't going to score 4 points.
You know what, Artie? I can't knock Artie. He was feeling it today. Who put something in that drink?
Just let me say something. Based on today's performance, could I be the 8th person off the bench on Penn State in 2000?
Yes, you could.
Absolutely. That's
You were
what I
awesome.
wanted to prove.
You were awesome. You were awesome, but you did not
run
beat
up
her.
and down the court.
But you could not beat a WNBA chick.
Bring her on.
Oh, you.
Here we go again.
No, in all honesty, I'm glad she got the 10 grand. She's good. She's
Well,
good.
making his way to the court is Bally Total Fitness representative
John Harris.
Yeah, John, what's happening?
Hey, Howard, how are you?
Well, I see you're holding a check in your hand, and you're standing next to 𝗻𝗻ici𝗄𝗿𝗍, and what do you want to say?
$10,000 in brand new Bally Light Fitness Home Gym equipment. 𝗻𝗻ici𝗄𝗿𝗍, you embody spirit, aggressiveness, assertiveness. You're in great shape. You played hard. You fought hard. Congratulations on behalf of Bally Total Fitness for $10,000.
Thanks, John. Thanks a lot.
You got it.
Marissa, fabulous game. You came back from out of nowhere. Did you think you were going to lose at one point?
I did.
Yeah.
Did you? I underestimated Artie, but someone gave him a good scouting report. My dribbling's a little off since I'm a forward. So
Right.
Him playing back a little bit threw me off.
Well, you played fabulously. 1-800-FITNESS, Bally Total Fitness. That is a great number to call if you want to get into shape, really. You guys are terrific, and thanks for putting up the $10,000. And
Yeah, what a great game.
Marissa, what are you going to do with that money? Implants? I guess not. What is that?
I want to thank Bally's, because without them, I would have lost 16-13.
Artie, any regrets? Artie, any regrets about the airplane ride and last night doing 17
Let me
Jack
tell you
Daniels?
something. When I was up 14-10, I was wind, and I was really wishing I hadn't had that last Jack and Water last night.
Yeah, maybe if you laid off a little.
I should have laid off a little. I might have had a better shot. But it was a good game.
Yeah, Artie's better than I thought. Marv Albert, any final thoughts on the game?
Yes, Howard. I'm sorry to see that he went down tonight, but I'm going to plan on buying a few drinks for Marissa, and hopefully she'll go down also.
Right. Hopefully Marissa will go down later.
Yes.
I got to thank for the incredible play-by-play man, Larry Michael, for making
you did
this
a great
match.
job.
Thanks, Howard. Appreciate it. Competitive matchup. My guy almost pulled it out, didn't he?
He sure did. Larry Michael announces fights for Ballroom Boxing. Check your local listings for channel and time. Larry, the voice of, what is that? Knockout Kings?
Knockout Kings, EA Sports, and listen to Westwood One Sports.
All right, available in stores now. And I want to thank Michael Buffer for doing the ring announcing and everyone from Bally's. Robin, it was exciting. Marv Albert, you were incredible.
Thank you, Howard. It's a pleasure to be here as usual.
Wow. I like this toupee.
I know, that's some wig.
And thank you to everybody here for showing up. Artie, you were the crowd favorite. They were pulling for you.
I know. I'm mad I didn't do it for the fans, but it was a good game.
It was a good game, and that's a very big surprise, Robin. And
We're still going to give him the Springsteen tickets as a consolation prize because he fought hard and he's Bally's guy as well.
All right.
Thank you, Bally's.
Robin, I owe Artie $500, unfortunately.
Thank goodness I don't owe him anything.
I'll tell you, Stutter John and I were just sitting there going, I lost $1,000. He got it back. He got lucky.
Yeah, thanks to Marissa. Marissa, good job.
Thanks.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, it's the Howard Stern Show.
Hey now. Yeah. Got anything coming through my headphones, dude? Let's make it happen. All right.
I can't hear a thing.
Yeah.
I can, mine are, I hear a big echo, but I hear my headphones.
Yeah, we're having a lot of problems. Now my microphone's low, and come on, man, get it right, bro.
Today we're all losing our voices.
Yeah, we are. There probably won't be a show tomorrow. We're yelling. Scott, help me out, pal. Come on. You had 20 minutes. All right. Hey, Artie, great game. Sorry I get distracted, but great game.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations, Artie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pissed I didn't win,
You didn't look bad losing to a girl.
Look,
You lost.
first of all, I didn't get one call the entire time.
You didn't deserve one.
I didn't get one. I did, too. One time I got fouled and he didn't call.
What is it, Gary? Hold on. I'm having a real hard time. Go ahead.
And, I thought Artie's has an amazing shot.
Yeah.
No
Right.
doubt in my mind, you are an amazing shooter. But, you fouled her every time. You guys
And they were flagrant.
And they were flagrant. I mean, you beat up a chick. You really did.
Yeah.
If you played half
I'm playing
court,
a game. I got $2,000 on a game. I can't beat up a chick.
I got you, but even if you played a guy that way, it would have been weird. And it was half court. If you'd have played full court, you'd be. And she's a
A full court one-on-one game, guys? You ever hear that?
No, but Artie.
Where are you from?
Okay, take it easy.
I'm aggravated.
I
Beat up Gary.
I just thought that you have an amazing outside shot. I still don't know that you're a player in the WNBA.
I don't know.
He
I
wants
think he
to
is.
be eighth on the team now.
But Artie, you have an amazing shot. Amazing.
Listen to the crowd.
The crowd liked Artie.
They like losers.
Yeah. Why do things sound different now? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
I don't know what Scott did to change everything, but it's okay. It's good. All right, leave it. Hey, Rich, you're on the air.
How you doing, Rob?
How you doing?
Man, you got beat by a girl. You should have to go back home, dude. You should have to go back home. You know that?
You got to watch these shows on E. When are these shows airing on E? Next week?
Is it?
Do we know?
It's not on now. I wish it was.
And it probably depends on what we get. Maybe 2 full weeks.
I don't know what he said. All right, let's go to John. John, you're on the air.
How's it going? It's a very disappointing moment for men everywhere. It's always the last shot that's the hardest to make, though, and we've got Artie, the loser, over there. What's going on, man?
I'm just pissed I lost $500.
Artie, what were you thinking at 12-5? You're up 12-5. What are you thinking?
One more shot!
I'm tired.
One more shot, man, and it's the hardest one to
Honestly,
make.
if we would have played to 11, obviously I would have won. And I thought
it's easy to say now.
Well, I'm saying, but if I thought 15 would help me, but it didn't. I was way out of breath by 11 points.
But
Man,
why
I thought
did
you were awesome.
Why did you continue to foul? Because if you had just stopped, because she wasn't hitting any foul shots.
Robin, she was driving inside, and she was getting past me. I had a foul. I'll admit that. I had a foul her so she wouldn't score.
I think at 12-5, Artie was thinking about the meatball sandwich.
Yeah, really, because you only needed 3 more points.
Look, I got no excuse. She won. I'm glad she got the money. She beat me. She's a chick.
You're not glad.
Oh, now you let her have it, huh?
No, I didn't let her have it. She beat me.
Let's go to Tracy. Tracy.
By a chick, man. It's disgusting. You let that bitch beat you.
And now she's a bitch, sir. What's your problem?
I don't got a problem. I lost money, too, on you. I thought you were going to win. You disappoint me, man.
Well, who's the idiot? He bets on me.
Yeah. $1 on you.
You can't hang up on me?
I can't hang up on him. I can't do a thing over here, man. I'm like having a hell of a day.
Can't
All
hang
right.
up? Hey,
Well, I've given over control to the telephone callers. And we are here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
Totally awesome.
All right. Well, things going fairly smoothly.
Oh, we'll have the bugs worked out by Thursday.
Yeah, that'll be no problem.
In all honesty, I said this out there, but do you think I could play for the Penn State team?
No.
Yeah, for women's Penn State, yeah.
The worst player on the team. You don't think I can make the team?
But, Artie, if they really needed you to play full court, you couldn't.
Oh, yes, I could. When it's in 5-on-5, I can play. I do it all the time.
All right.
Full court?
Yeah, 5-on-5.
Well, anyway, I see. Hey, by the way, what is his stuttering, John?
You know, Artie played really well. I was very shocked. But the truth is, the first quote Artie said was he'd be off the bench in a WNBA team.
Yeah, we covered that, John.
No, all right. So I mean, she was off the bench in a bad team.
I was shocked by how well Artie played.
It was much more competitive than anyone thought.
Hey, Artie, while we're at it, how are you at women's figure skating?
Give me a month and I'll get into it.
I still would like to see the NBA player, because I'd like to see a woman clean as cloth.
Well, you thought you were going to see it today, and you didn't.
Hey, let's move on. Hey, by the way, where's Benji? Let Benji say hi to the crowd, because he wanted to be up here. He is part of the show, and he never gets any recognition. There he is, all the way up there. There's Benji Braun.
Are Benji's posters up?
No, he wouldn't let us. Well, isn't that nice?
Aren't you glad you got introduced?
Hey, by the way, I see in the crowd Joe Cancer, who was supposed to be...
Didn't we say goodbye to him the last time we talked?
Hey, there he is. He looks horrible. My God. Hey, how you doing? What happened to you, man? You said you were going to die, and you lied to us.
Well, I told you, it's here that keeps me going, you know?
Die already?
15 months.
Die already!
Oh, stop. Don't lucky dog. I'm never gonna die. As long as Howard keeps on living.
Stop disappointing us and die already!
You know what?
Zolar, would you allow me to conduct an interview?
I'm disappointed and not so minute ball over there. He's Kareem Fat Fool Jabbar.
Well,
shut up, Zolar.
Zolar yelling at Artie because you did say you could beat any woman and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say thanks a lot, Patrick, you, and I lost $1,000 on your ass.
Who'd you just get that joke from, douchebag? Yeah, say it. Who's your writer?
Dan the Song Parody Man.
Oh, yeah, he's funny, too.
Joe Cancer, how come you're still alive? Let's talk to you for a second. What is going on?
I told you, Howard, you know, the doctors don't know what they're talking about.
The doctors do not know what they're talking about, Robin.
Well, what are they telling him now? Is he getting better or is he getting worse?
No, I still have, a great deal of pain in my neck.
Oh.
You have pain in your neck?
Yeah.
Never mind that. How are you at basketball?
Could you beat a girl?
He says he can beat Artie. Let's go right outside.
All right.
Let's get ready!
I'll tell you what, I need to take something serious.
Joe, I don't know what you're saying because it's so noisy in here, but do the doctors give you any chance of living?
None.
You stopped all the medication.
As long as I feel the pain, I keep it under control, I'm fine.
How will we know when you die? There was confusion.
Somebody from my family
will contact us.
Okay.
All right, we will do a tribute to you on the air.
Not now.
Not now. He looks to me. Poor Joe Cancer.
Hey, Howard, can I order a Jack and Water?
Yes.
It's time.
All right,
it's time.
I want to get a Jack of water. I'm done with this discipline stuff.
Nicole Bass has a new glamorous look. Have you noticed? The world's largest female bodybuilder. How are you doing now, honey, after the confrontation earlier in the morning?
I'm much better.
You are.
Much better.
Joey 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗄𝗿 coming in here.
𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏𝗿, come on. We got to have this boxing match now.
I'm going to work on it.
You better work on it.
You know who you look like? You look a little like Jennifer Aniston, except with balls.
Thank you.
You look like Jennifer
I guess
Aniston.
it's the best I'll ever get at a compliment from you.
You look like Jennifer Aniston if she was a huge guy.
Hey, Artie, you want to go for a basketball game?
You know what, Nicole? I do not want to play anything against you. No.
I see John the Stutterer. How are you doing over there, buddy? Crowd just drowning him out.
Yes, and Joey Booth is back. I thought they had ejected him from the,
Joey, how did you get back in the room? You were ejected from the Hard Rock Hotel.
No. Melrose was ejected.
Yeah, Larry was.
I did not touch testicles. He touched my testicles. That means he's gay, okay? He not only grabbed my testicles,
all right.
He my nipple.
All right, there we go. Joey Booth's having his own drama out there. Everyone's here. Yucko the Clown screaming something. What is it, Yucko?
I want a piece of John the Stutterer. A welterweight fight.
These two guys were at the bar at the Hard Rock. They almost got into a fist fight.
I will fight him right now, Howard. Outside, I'll fight him outside the parking lot.
well, now we have the undercard to the Nicole and Joey fight.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, let's stop for a minute. And let us talk to now some of the people who will be hopefully paying for $100,000 at goldenpalace.com. Now, here, let me explain to you, Robin. Goldenpalace.com has put up $100,000.
Yes.
We've narrowed it down to 3 people.
3 people with very sad stories.
Yeah. Listen to these stories. You're going to be able to vote at goldenpalace.com. America will decide who gets to bet $100,000. Our first person we're going to meet is Jody. Here's Jody. I thought we weren't using last names, are we? What happened there?
Not on the website.
What? What did you do?
This is Jody.
This is Jody.
Let's start over again.
Correction, this is Jody.
Are these real names or fake names? Gary, I'm asking you.
They're real names.
Good.
Okay.
He said I'm a man.
Want me to play
I'm
someone
going to
else?
lose my mind here.
You want me to play someone else in basketball?
How often did we discuss this? Maybe once every day?
No, we discussed it once yesterday, but I guess I made a mistake.
You made a mistake?
Yes.
Well, good. Thank you. Why don't you give me the $100,000 and I'll leave here?
I'm sorry that up to this point, everything went correctly. I apologize.
All right, good. Glad. It's only one minor mistake, you think, or a major mistake?
I don't know that it's a major mistake.
Well, maybe I'll take a break and explain to you why it is.
Okay.
Okay? I'm just going to sit here. I have the saddest story. I win the $100,000.
All right, you get to play.
I have the saddest story because
You can talk about your stats.
I won $100,000. I claim no matter what Jody's story is, mine is sadder. All right, we're going to take a break. I'm going to go straighten out this new horrible situation.
I could use a shower.
You take a shower. We'll come right back. I'm going to introduce you to the $100,000 bets. David Spade's going to stop by.
Yeah.
Winfred's money, hopefully. And so much more coming up. But first, listen to these words.
Live for one from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Y'all still want me to come with you? The Howard Stern Show.
I love it here. In case you're tuning in late, Artie played basketball. He almost beat her, but didn't.
In all honesty, man, did I impress you out there?
Yes.
Thank you.
You were good.
That's all I need.
But you still can't beat a girl.
Yeah.
Robin, you're correct again. Robin's stating something else that's right.
We had a problem going into the break with our world status listener contest. The problem's been solved. Gary has been executed during the break, and now everything is solved. No, we're all straight. Is that right, Gary? We're all okay now? Yes.
Shot Gary in the foot.
You know what else is great? I finally got a drink.
Yes, it's time to drink the Jack Daniels.
I got a Jack and water.
Hey, let's go to Victor.
Howard, welcome to Las Vegas, buddy.
We love it here.
Oh, yeah. I was just out there at the game. Artie, you disappoint me, man. I mean, I don't care if you get beat by a girl. You only drank 4 beers, man. What's up with that?
Sorry, man.
James, you're on the air.
Howard. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, just a couple things. Artie, you put up a good hustle, man, but, you know what? You're just too fat.
I agree.
The weight might have cost you the game. The guy's right.
No, the guy's right. I'm horribly out of shape. I'm not going to debate that.
All right, let's go to our world status listener contest.
Points, using the show for personal gain and monetary value, but and of course at this what I'm getting at is I'm sure she's not making a whole lot of bread, and she's putting at a point where she's giving a little bit to charity. She's also paying for a venue. She's probably paying for the wine and all that shit, and she's also like Gary said, part of the show. So
all right, so Aaron's sort of defending Lisa here.
We pay for a venue.
Yeah, I mean, she's good. That's a weird thing to say because whatever she's paying for or not paying for, she will walk away with a profit of some sort.
Yeah, she has no. Dude, when we do the block party shows, we pay for a venue.
Of course.
So I mean,
here's a question John and I were kicking around today. If Lisa said, "I'm going to be at the coffee shop for $100, you can come." And you get a cupcake and everything, and I'm going to play the violin for an hour.
Okay.
Would that change your perception of what she's doing?
That's a concert. That's a concert.
Absolutely. At least she's doing something other than having, 30 people show up and then just sit around and schmooze with them.
Anthony, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's going on? I'm a big 𝗛cie fan. I mean, I'm a stand-up comedian. I moved out here to PA from California, and just the transition there, but she's promoting the show because she is bringing. She's using the Stern Show as saying, "I'm bringing the female listeners and trying to make money off that." Because the block party is just completely different from what she's trying to do. She doesn't have an act, so she's using the show to get the female listeners out there to make money. I mean, she's got to rent a car.
But why is that wrong? I'm just going to play devil's advocate. Why, if you could say that 𝗛cie and Ronnie are using the show to get male listeners to come out and see male-based humor, even though there's a lot of women there as well. So if Lisa feels she's going to talk to female listeners, why is that wrong?
But why does she have to make money of it? If she started to support the show and won a gig, she should be able to be like, "Hey, I'm Lisa 𝗛cie. Come, get listeners to be more attracted to her, not because I need to make some money."
Why should the guys from the block party make money? Shouldn't they just be? Should 𝗛cie's a comedian? Should he be out there for the joy of making people laugh?
Also, would it matter to you?
I pay money to go see the block party. I pay money to go see the block party. I was up in Canada and I saw the block party. It was fucking awesome. It was fun.
But Anthony,
people don't have to spend money to go to Lisa's event. They just won't go.
Right. The reason I wanted to pick up his call is because he said Lisa's scamming people. And I think that's a poor choice of words because I think Lisa's being very upfront about what she's doing. I don't think there's any scam involved.
Well, you know what? We should get Jason down here because he said that he feels like she's scamming people big time.
But she's being very upfront about it. I mean, I don't think anybody who pays can't walk away surprised with what they're getting.
What were you going to say, Benji?
Well, would it matter? As I said before, I don't think there's anything wrong, and I think Lisa could say she's putting on an event in a different kind of way, but she's still putting on an event. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, except I felt she was being very hypocritical towards when she was criticizing me. But would you guys say it's any different if, let's say, this cupcake place hired her for an appearance and they paid her?
I think that's different because you're not taking money from the listeners.
Right.
That's a huge difference right there. In other words, the cupcake place paid her. She goes there. Listeners can come for free and meet Lisa. And I think you sort of get the same result, but you're not taking money from the listeners.
And I don't think the event itself rubbed people the wrong way. I think the price she came up with, I think, might have rubbed a few people the wrong way.
And the word I keep hearing, too, from some people is that there seems to be a sense of entitlement, but I'm not sure for what. Like, Lisa's entitled to make money off the show, or I'm not sure what people think Lisa's entitled to do. But Jason's here. And, Jason, we were just talking about how there was a caller on the line who said he felt that Lisa was scamming people. And I said, well, she's definitely not. That's a poor choice of words. She's being very upfront about what she's doing, but you say she's scamming. So,
well, I wouldn't use scamming means like, yeah, she's lying to somebody. I think she's exploiting. I think she's ripping off. I think that she is. We have a fan base that will pay money to be part of the show. Like going to see Shuli and Ronnie's thing. Now, you can say, first of all, I don't even like the fact that their show has been lumped in with this Lisa G thing. They are so two totally separate things, I think it's unfair to them to even lump it in. Lisa made a name for herself from this show in the last 10 years, 5 years, on this show.
7 years.
7 years.
But Lisa will tell you that she was been in New York radio for 23 years before this.
Yes, but she is not going on other radio shows to promote this. She's promoting Lisa G, as far as I know, from the Howard Stern show to go and sit and pay money and see her. To me, that is using the goodwill that Howard has built up with the fan base and is exploiting that. And Howard, who is our boss, can put his name on anything and sell it and make money on it. Stephen King could put his name on any piece of crap book and sell it and make money off it. But they have integrity, and they care more about their fans than Lisa does.
So why is this getting under your skin so much, Jace? Because you were, like, fuming back
Because
there.
I know this is going to sound corny, but I love our fans. Like, I really do. I was one of them, and I know how easy it is if you wanted to. Will and I don't know if we have the same draw as Lisa, but Will and I can go out and do this too. We could say, hey, come spend $100 and hang out with me and Will. We're not doing anything. We're just hanging out. I personally think it's disgusting to do something like that.
Well, you and Will?
I don't want to speak for you, Will.
Actually, I'll be at Belmont on Saturday. If you want to buy me 3 beers, I'm more than open to that.
All right. I think she hasn't earned the right to do what she's doing. I think that she's doing something that, despite people comparing it to the block party and other events, that isn't even in the same league as those things. And quite frankly, I'm surprised by a lot of what Howard's let go over the years compared to where he was 10, 15 years ago.
Chuck, you're on the wrap-up show.
How's it going, John?
Hey, Chuck, it's JD's dad. Chuck, who wants to chime in? Is this about the Facebook thing, or is this about the Lisa G thing?
He wants the exact address to Facebook.
I won't stay on too long. First, I enjoyed your show on the fast food mania thing the other day. That was great.
Thank you. Thanks for. I appreciate someone in the Һармайer family watching the show. Thank you.
I haven't been able to listen too much to the show, but I wanted to let everybody know that this Friday night I'm going to be at the Fridays in Westchester, and for $50 you can get whatever appetizer you want, and we'll tweet.
Hey, Chuck, if I come to you, can I look at like JD's like grammar school pictures and stuff? Can you bring all that crap?
Sure.
Some of his report cards.
It's going to be the eat and tweet. And
Chuck, I'm taking from your comments that you think what Lisa's doing isn't right.
I think it's hilarious. That anybody would actually pay, but
the event's going to be
make some money out of it. More power to her.
But So how about the argument that, hey, Lisa's really upfront with what she's doing. She's saying exactly what it is. I mean, why do you think somebody's being taken advantage of in the sense that they don't? Somebody says, hey, I want to meet Lisa G. I'm willing to pay that kind of money.
You're taking advantages of people's passion to this show that she had, of course, a part of in it because she works here and contributes to the show. But this isn't this is.
But you're not going to meet.
Fan
You're
base.
not going to meet Howard. That's a given.
But someone could think that there's one person closer to Howard, and
it doesn't
somehow
matter.
they'll work themselves in.
You've been with the show since the very beginning. Again, I just remember, and I'm a crazy fan. I admit it. I was a crazy fan, just like half the people who have been hired here. And I would have paid untold amount of money to meet you or to meet. Or I would have waited in line, or got excited to meet High Pitch Eric. And yes, at the end of the day, there's really no one to blame but the person partying with their money who chooses to go to this thing. But she is putting the minimal amount of effort into it. Like even what you were describing, the Chuck stat. If he brought pictures of JD, that's already providing more content than Lisa G is providing.
And the report card's an extra.
Steve and I were joking the other day,
Always.
like, oh, maybe we should sell tickets to us arguing about TV shows. We argue about TV shows all the time. Again, that's still providing more content than what Lisa G appears to be providing at this stupid thing where she is telling our fans asking our fans to pay money to meet me. She's being very upfront. 10% of the net is going to charity, and that's very generous of her. But I think it's exploitative. I think it's as exploitative as if Howard started putting out junk with his name on it.
Chuck, I gotta let you go because a bunch of people on the horn. Anything else you want to say?
Give me the horn.
No.
Give me the horn.
I enjoy the show. Have a good day.
Thanks, Chuck. Go check out the Pirates take on the Reds. Ralph Cirella, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, now.
Hi, Ralphie.
This is all very muddy. I mean, if you allow for one, you have to allow for all. I mean, whether it's money for a cupcake or money to see a train wreck, it's what people want to pay. And I don't see why Lisa is being, who's Jason to decide what her appearing somewhere is worth to somebody.
Well, Ralph, the reason why this whole thing started is because Howard says it bothers him and he doesn't know why. So you're pretty close to Howard. Why do you think it bothers him?
Well, listen, I know what Jason's saying in the sense of like, hey, she's not doing much. She's just coming there and showing up. But you know what? That's what an evening with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby just shows up. Maybe people want to go there for Lisa's personality. Maybe she's going to give recipes. I don't know what the fuck she's going to do there, but I don't know how that's any different than the block party.
But you don't know how that's different than the block party.
Hold on.
No, I don't.
We'll explain that in a second. But all that being said, Ralph, Gary's question is a good one. Like, why does this get under Howard's skin versus the block party, versus the TV shows, versus Benji's song,
Bill
versus
Cosby,
all the other stuff? Why do you think this is irking Howard?
Because this isn't, but maybe because the block party is such a train wreck that it provides content on the show. Ronnie goes out there and acts like an idiot, and then you've got tape of it, and Howard TV is filming it, and it provides content for the Howard Stern show. But I think it just sends signals to you can't allow one and not allow the other. Like, who are you guys to sit there and decide? Like, okay,
well, first of all, we don't.
That's
Howard does.
Yeah, but Ralph, wouldn't you agree that? And I was going to get into this a little bit, but you brought it up. Wouldn't you say on this show there's different rules for different people?
Absolutely, yeah.
So then when you say you have to allow for one, you have to allow for another, really, Howard's running a monarchy. He has to allow for whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, Artie used to get away with crap that none of us could get away with.
That's right.
And because he was Artie.
Yeah, and that worked out really well.
Well, I'm just saying that's what happens under that. Anybody could do whatever anybody wants rule.
What Artie was allowed to get away with business-wise had nothing to do with what happened
No,
here.
he got away with a ton of stuff here that we got. If I slept in the office as much as he slept on the air, I don't think I would have been treated with the same kid gloves.
Absolutely, because you're not as funny as Artie.
No, I'm not. Right. The people are treated differently here.
Yeah. And that just doesn't work well. It just sends out a bad message to everybody.
But again, I fundamentally disagree with you. I think Ronnie's block party does skirt the line of what Howard used to be angry about in the day when John and Gary tried to go out to do stuff and Howard didn't want it to become the traveling Howard Stern show. And I do think it comes up against that line. But at the end of the day, they're promoting their comedy show. People are buying tickets to their comedy show. I don't know. To me, it's completely different than having a lovely chat with.
I will agree that it's different. I don't know if it's completely different. I mean, I think what bothers you is Lisa's looking for a way to make money.
Ralph, would you buy a ticket to just see JD and Ronnie, but no comedy?
I wouldn't even do that.
Me either. Gary, last question. Is Howard going to put an end to all this stuff?
It's getting to be rubbing up against that area. Hard to say.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about Sal, shockingly, screwing up a game again. And this is one of those situations where Sal doesn't think he's wrong, is told that he's wrong, and then realizes that he's wrong and tries to explain himself, which he can't do. So we heard Sal tell the story about how it was unfair of Howard to call him a sucker. Now joining us on the wrap-up show, the great Sal Governale, who said, Howard, you're a sucker at least 20 times today. Actually, Sal, you refused to say it.
That's right.
Those were the drops being played, but...
Why won't you repeat?
Why wouldn't I say it?
Yeah, repeat after Howard.
Because I wouldn't. It wasn't true. If I did something where he felt like a sucker, I would have said it.
Sal, do you feel like the show was used at all in order for you to get those teeth? Or do you think they're two independent things?
Yes, absolutely. I made that perfectly clear on your wrap-up show last time. I said it's inevitable. There's certainly a bartership deal. People are not stupid. The guy was a fan of the show. And I certainly got a break because he was a fan, which is understandable.
But we discussed it wasn't a break.
Right, then the break comes back and bites you on the ass. Nothing is ever really a break. There's a price to be paid, whether it's monetarily or getting the shit kicked out of you by Howard Stern. There's a price to pay, and I've learned it the hard way.
Sal and I talked a little bit today. I was explaining that some of the money was for the actual physical things needed to do this, and the rest of the money was free.
Yeah.
So Sal didn't really get a break. He really got the dental work for free.
Right.
And I explained to him that, as Sal said, nobody gives something for free for nothing. They're always looking for something.
Let me take a step back on this. Sal, do you feel you were unfairly blamed for the problems with the Bigfoot game? Because that's how this all started.
At first, I thought I was. But listen, I'm the one who created the game. The glitch was there. Guilty as charged.
But you said you double-checked it. What did you mean by that?
I double-check all my work. In this particular case, and I don't know why. I don't know why I do these things, but I always give my...
That seems to be the mantra this week. I heard Tim saying that earlier in the week.
It's almost like, how people have a guardian angel? I have like a guardian bully. When I'm going...
A black cloud?
Yeah, when I'm going in the right direction, somebody's kicking me in the balls, just throwing my mind off a little bit, because I always give my CDs to Scott to double check. And like when Howard asked me, did Scott double check this one? I said no. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, he didn't double check this one. I did, but inevitably it was a screw up on my part.
It's always better to give your stuff to Scott, because then when it screws up, you could blame Scott.
Right.
What happened was there was a glitch. You saw it. Then you went back and saw that there was a track there. But what we figured out is that Bigfoot's answer was so short, right?
Mm-hmm. It didn't register as a track.
It was a track, but it just goes from one track to the next so quickly, which Richard knew, and he said, Sal just sort of forgot. You got to add a little time.
And by the way,
yes,
to say something nice about Scott Salem, that's the kind of crap he really catches.
Right.
Like I gave him all the impression stuff, and he called me in. He's like, "Wow, the levels on this are really off on one of them," and we listened to it. And I'm like, "Good call," and he fixed it, and that's.
And that was my mistake. So I took back that game and double checked that one, and I had Scott check it. As a matter of fact, I went to Gary today and I said, Gary, give me all the games back. So I'm going through every single game right now as well.
There was a great moment though where the game fucked up, so I just start yelling Sal to just see where he is. Sal was on his way in, but Howard did play the answer, but Sal didn't realize there was a fuck-up. So Sal starts yelling at me, you owe me a fucking apology, asshole. Fuck you.
Wait, can I just say, could I have my headphones on? You guys went from 0 to 1,000 the second Howard said that this isn't working.
There's a reason why.
Before, you guys were yelling so loud at each other that you couldn't hear Howard screaming about who do I have to blame, and I didn't know what was you came out with
it was definitely like a sibling moment.
What happened was I just yelled Sal as loud as I could to see where he was.
I was coming around the bend. I was by the Howard TV room. I saw what happened. I'm like, whoa! Came around the bend, and Gary goes, Sal, where the fuck are you? What's going on? And I go, Gary, and then I heard, as I was coming, I heard Howard fix and I heard the track come through. I'm like, all right, it was a Howard issue, with the CD player. I go, Howard just fixed it, Gary. How about an apology? So Gary looks at me and goes, fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I started hearing everything.
So then Gary sits in his office. I go, how about an apology for that? And Gary goes, go fix your teeth, asshole. I go fix your fucking teeth. And all of a sudden, wait a minute, Sal, Howard wants you. It is fucked up. I'm like, oh, God, no.
All I hear over my head.
So this whole argument was going on over attitudes, and in the end, I was called into the studio thinking I was victorious, and boom.
But what you didn't realize when you were in the studio,
you still didn't realize you were wrong.
You didn't realize you were wrong, and Gary is screaming.
Yeah.
He's deflecting. He's deflecting. And I mean, you were charged up, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, he was trying to make it go somewhere else, but you didn't realize you were wrong. So
Right.
you were, no, Howard, I don't know what you're wrong.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting there going, oh, my God, Sal's really digging the hole deeper because he doesn't know he's wrong yet.
Yeah.
How did you not know you were wrong, though? Like, in what?
Well, I was arguing with Gary. I got called in, and I thought Howard called. I thought somebody sent him a note that Gary and Sal are fighting over the track. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to go in, and then Gary's going to get called in, and Gary apologized to Sal. Here I am thinking it's going to be that way.
And by the way, I just want to say, the desperation move if I'm beating you is you bring up the sleeping.
I know, dude. That was 4 years. I mean, how old is that?
Hey, listen, where am I going to go?
I get it. I get it. You're drowning and you grab at anything.
Anything.
But what really, I think, really changed it was, one, I think Howard saw your point a little bit, and I think you were starting to cry.
No, I wasn't.
That's why I ran in.
I got worked up, but I certainly wasn't starting to cry.
I wasn't going to run in with the camera until I looked at the monitor and saw how worked up you were, and I'm like, I better get the fuck in.
What
there.
was bringing you to tears? The fact that Howard thought you were lying, or
were you emotional in any way?
You were, Sal. You were over the top at a certain.
It was the whole sucker thing, and he said you outsmarted me. I would never. That's just
impossible.
Well, no, it's not. It's impossible to outsmart Howard Stern, in my opinion. Yes, in any capacity.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So. And he kept going with that and the whole Howard sucker thing, and I'm like, this is just crazy, and that's why I just snapped.
And he threatened to break up you and Richard. And I know to you that's blasphemy, but it seemed like it might be going there.
If it goes there, it goes there. And you know what? You'll see the results. Rich and I are a think tank. We work every day. We bounce ideas off of each other. We work great together. It's like breaking up Captain and Tennille.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah,
Sal,
actually, they got divorced, and she had a much better career.
Sal, if this happens,
it's like breaking up Donnie Marie.
Keep your mouth shut, because the way Howard described it on the air, you will be getting your own office, and Richard will be sharing an office with
I would
Scott.
hate that. I would hate that.
You would rather share with Scott?
I would be in a bathroom with Richard. I would be in a dumpster with Richard.
But if you and Richard together isn't an option, wouldn't you rather be alone than be paired up with Scott the engineer?
I don't know. My brain can't even go there. That's like saying you're separating a child from me. I'm not kidding.
Are you ready
for a grown man?
Are you ready for a world, say in 3.5 years, where the show ends and everybody has to go out and do their own thing? Are you and Richard going out as a team, or are you going to go out and do your own thing?
It all depends. If we want it, right now we're planning as a team, but we also can do our own thing as well.
Let me tell you something from experience. If you're a team, one of you end up stabbing each other in the back. It's just what happens when two guys that work team up on something
and live together.
I don't know about that.
Another old friend of the show. You gonna have a stupid comment about that?
No, I have no stupid comment.
All right, just asking.
Only intelligent ones.
Oh, okay. You have an intelligent comment about that?
A rock and roll legend.
Okay. And an old friend of the show.
Okay.
All right. And we're gonna bring him in.
Well, what's his name?
Joe Walsh.
You're rusty, man.
You're old.
I'm old. Says the guy in the tinted glasses. Mr. Joe Walsh, welcome back, sir.
Thank you. How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Got a new album out?
Got a new album out.
Analog Man.
One of the rare times I didn't stay up all night to come into the show.
So you're feeling
actually
fresh.
Slept. That should impress Howard.
Right here, sir.
There we go.
So you're feeling fresh. You're raring to go today.
I'm fresh and I'm ready to go. I hope he is.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I bet he's really nervous right now.
You guys are old friends. You guys have been...
We're old friends from golly. I don't want to figure out how old.
But the new album's called Analog Man?
Analog Man. First album in 20 years.
All right. We'll see you in the studio.
Okay. Good to be here.
He looks good. Like his skin is good. Well, I'm saying for a guy who's been through what he's been through.
Right. It's pretty amazing.
He looks great.
It's almost unfair. Because,
He looks
like,
really...
I would have done all that too.
That's right. He looks really healthy.
Yeah, like he works out, I think.
But I mean, he had a long time of, fucking up his body.
Analog Man is his first solo album in 20 years. He says his wife is the one that got him back in the studio. It's Ringo Starr's sister-in-law, by the way, his wife of 3 years.
Yeah,
now.
isn't that weird?
Yeah. He sounds very happy. He's healthy. He's sober. He loves his new wife. Everything's great.
Do you almost think musically, like Joe's in his own sort of genre? Like, I was thinking about this, that just to discuss a little bit. Like, he's not like a Led Zeppelin guy. He's not like
He's not huge. He's not like a super, but he's been in a super group.
Yeah.
But he's been big on his own.
But he's overlooked, kind of.
Oh yeah, like when you talk about the top 10 greatest guitarists of all times, why Joe's name is, it's always like Buddy Guy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of old black guys.
I think a lot of people took him out of the running because he was such a goof.
That's right. Right. No, he did act goofy for a long time.
Sorry, go ahead.
He talks about how he talks to Ringo Starr for advice. He's very unaffected by his fame. Stevie Nicks clearly sounds like she's still in love with him. She says that they broke up because they both had heavy cocaine addictions. But basically says he was the love of her life, and he's the only man she'll ever really love.
Something like that. It was pretty quiet. I mean, I heard it, but
I knew about the Don Henley thing, but I never knew about her and Joe.
Joe, come on in. Joe Walsh from the legendary Eagles, of course. Look at you.
Gary's salivating over here.
You look good, my man. Take a seat.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
He looks real good.
Good to see you. Yeah, he does look good. You look good. Are you amazed? Like, you're so healthy now. You look terrific. You look like a different man from the guy I knew back when.
I am.
You are a completely different man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's strange even being in the room with you now because it's a whole different energy. I never
That's because I didn't stay up all night.
Well, I never knew the Joe I was going to get.
Yeah.
Do you ever go back and look at your old appearances, whether it's on this show or wherever you were, where you were really completely fucked up and on, you were drinking? I don't even know back then. Were you just drinking or were you coking and heroin and
whatever you had?
Really? It was
what
bad.
I did.
Right.
Till you were out, and then I left.
Did you ever figure out, to be serious, did you ever figure out what it was that kind of made you crazy enough to want to destroy your body and destroy your mind? There had to be something really behind that, right?
Well, being an alcoholic.
No, but I'm saying there's a reason one becomes an alcoholic, don't you think? Or do you think it's just a disease that randomly hits somebody? I always think there's some psychological basis that your father was either, maybe it goes back to your parents.
It is probably hereditary, yeah. But I tell you what happened for me.
Right.
I wrote some songs that were pretty good.
Right.
When I was high. James Gang Rides Again came out, did really good.
Right.
Made that when I was high. So I made a mistake of thinking it was a winning formula.
Right.
I played some concerts in front of people when I was high, and they loved you. Well, they were high too. But,
right.
You know, yeah. but then later, you know, when I didn't do an album, when I did an album that didn't do so good, I thought, well, I'm not nearly high enough.
Right.
Oh.
And I chased it. Robin.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
But was it the kind of thing where you see, you strike me as a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, but the truth is you're not, because all of that stuff what you're describing is a guy who really wants to be successful. That success was so important to you that you said, oh, I know the winning formula. I'll drink, I'll get high, and then I'll write great music. So it really did matter to you whether you were successful or not. You weren't sort of a happy-go-lucky guy. Maybe it was a reaction to, oh, my God, maybe this will be the secret to my success. You were really hungry for success.
Very subtly.
Yeah.
All of that stuff convinces you that you can't do anything without it.
Right.
And it's got you.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
It's that simple?
Yeah.
You don't think it was your relationship with your parents? I mean, I don't know what it was like for you living at home.
Geez, I don't know. You know, every case is different. If you grew up in an alcoholic family, chances are you're going to be alcoholic.
Your mom and dad were alcoholics?
There's always that at different times, yeah.
Right. So when you see drinking as part of the family life, it doesn't seem like such a bad thing to be doing.
When I grew up, it was the 50s, and we would have these family picnics, and everybody drank.
Including you.
My aunts drank, my uncles drank, my cousins drank. If you were an adult, adults drank.
Right.
That was just the norm when I was a kid. And it occurred to me that my whole family probably has been rip-roaring drunk for the last 500 years.
Right.
That was just the norm.
How hard was it for you to get sober?
Hardest thing I ever did.
Yeah, and now you're happy, right? I hear reports on you, because I care about you, and when I hear you're so happy now, I really do get happy for you, because, you know, think about all your contemporaries. A lot of guys died who were even less fucked up than
A lot
you.
of guys we know aren't around anymore.
Yeah. Who you thinking about that didn't make it? I'm thinking
𝗛𝗵cie.
Kennison. Right. And
Keith Moon.
And it's kind of sad, too, because if you get that second chance, if you live long enough and you kind of get sober, you go, oh, wow, you think about those guys. They were cut down in their prime.
Yeah.
And do you think music... See, I happen to think you're one of the greatest guitar players, and I'm not saying it because you're here, but I do. I think the riffs and the songs you came up with were brilliant, especially James Gang stuff, and then when you went to the Eagles, I felt you really improved that band like tenfold. But yet, do you think... when it comes to, I don't know, the rock and roll intelligentsia or whoever they are, but do you think, or critics, do you think, yeah, do you think you get criticized or you're not thought of right up there in the upper echelon because your past behavior, because you were so drunk and so outrageous? Do you think that your legend got kind of knocked down to a degree? Were you taken less seriously?
I'm not really concerned with that.
But you are. Because you're the guy who sat there and drank because you destroyed your own body because you thought that was the formula for success. So you do care about your place in history, right? Musically.
Yeah, but I'm not done yet.
No, I know you're not. But I'm saying, I don't, when I see the list in Rolling Stone of the top 10 guitarists in the world.
Joe's not on it?
Yeah, and I don't quite know why. You really are. Do you still practice your guitar every day?
Yeah.
It's that important to you?
I try and play every day, yeah.
Is it true you take guitar lessons to this day? that you still take guitar lessons?
I'll sit down with somebody, yeah. I'll sit down with somebody and ask them, how in the world do you play that? Like Brad Paisley.
Right.
I'll sit down with him and say, hey, man.
Why is that? Because you can't figure out how he did that?
Well, probably, but it saved me 5 or 6 hours if I just ask him.
But does anyone ever come to you and say, hey, Joe, teach me how to play? Teach me how to do that?
Not really, but
does that bother you? Bothers me. You're the guy who should be giving guitar lessons, not getting guitar lessons.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Who does he think is the greatest?
Who are your heroes musically? I've never asked you that. You were always too drunk. Couldn't get a straight answer out of you. Do you have musical heroes?
No, I had heroes then. They were just different ones.
Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Seriously, who are your heroes?
Well, the guy that's the grandfather of us all is Les Paul.
Right. The guy who really invented the guitar, the electric guitar, right?
The pickup and echo and multi-track recording.
Did you get to know him?
I knew Les, yeah.
Yeah. Were you happy with the inventions and what he did to the guitar? Because you're a guy who in your new album you talk about analog, man. You can't stand all the new technology. It's kind of like, I'm just a regular guy. I don't know from all this technology.
Well, I'm not against it. I'm not an old analog fart who came out of the woods.
Right.
I don't think analog's better. It's just, you got to admit.
But you're upset with technology. You don't like now in the Eagles that your fellow Eagle members sit in a studio and they use all these Pro Tools and everything else. It actually slows down the music making process.
It changes it.
It makes it more complicated.
Easier. Here's two things it does, okay?
Okay.
One is you can fix anything.
Which is
bad.
Bad, I think.
Temptation to fix everything.
You lose the soul of the music, don't you?
If we'd had Pro Tools when we were doing Hotel California, we'd still be working on Hotel California.
Because what you're saying is Hotel California has imperfections, so to speak. And those imperfections are kind of the cool things about it.
The charm.
Human.
And so when you get in the studio now with the Eagles, they sit and go, wait a second, that note's just a little bit out of tune or it's a little bit off. Let's fix it.
We've always been like that to some degree.
Right.
But the great temptation with Pro Tools is to go ahead and fix everything when you don't need to.
Do you have enough of a voice in that band? I know you've got to sort of watch your P's and Q's with some of the band members, but do you have enough of a voice in that band to say, guys, stop. We're in a studio. What made us great, why Hotel California works, is because there are mistakes on it. It's not a perfect piece of music. Nothing is.
Well,
but it's real.
I wouldn't single out the Eagles.
You say they all do it.
Everybody does it.
But you are in the Eagles.
It's a hazard of Pro Tools. It's a hazard of digital technology. There's one other thing I want to say.
Yeah.
The temptation with digital technology is to start with a drum machine.
Right.
That's virtual.
Yes.
And put that down. And then build up the track with virtual instruments, which are all in the computer, and build up the thing like a kit.
And it never sounds quite as good.
No. In the old days, you got some guys in a room, you mic'd them, and you pushed record, and you got the performance.
Right, and isn't there something that comes out of that performance when a guy's sitting there, a drummer live, and all of a sudden he goes, wait a second, I have an idea. What if I hit it this way, or you go, wait, I got a better riff, or that's the magic of being in the studio with a bunch of guys.
That's rock and roll from 1954 to 1962.
But when you recorded the last Eagles album, and by the way, the album did well. I mean, there was an experiment too. You sold it through Walmart, and it sold really, really well. And this is a tough day and age to sell music.
Yeah.
So the experience for you was not the same. Were you all in the studio at the same time, or was it all done with building it up one at a time?
There's a temptation,
right,
to do it that way.
Do you put up a protest in the band, or you just go along with the flow?
I go along with the flow. We do it various ways depending on what we're trying to accomplish.
Is it liberating now that you have a solo record out because you don't have to deal with the, I'm not going to call it nonsense, but the politics of the Eagles? Is it a liberating experience for you to go in and do it your way?
It's what do I say? Yeah, but I mean, for all of us, I mean, Don's down in Nashville,
doing his own thing,
recording. Glenn made an album.
But for you get to do it your way now.
I get to do it my way, yeah.
Is there a part of you that goes, I'll show these fucking guys how an album should be made?
Nah.
Never.
Nah.
There's no anger there, no bitterness.
Nah.
Have you given up all your friends from the old days? In other words, you used to come in with a boatload of characers that were hanging around. I'm talking about the days when you got
my entourage.
You had an entourage of guys who could drink you under the table. You know, there was the bass player, Rick the bass player. Are you done with those guys? Are they bad influences, so to speak, on you, or triggers for you?
Well, Rick's exempt.
Right.
He plays with Neil Young now.
Yes.
He's cleaned up. He's doing great.
That's good.
For him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to change all your friends.
I know.
You have to.
Yeah, or else you get sucked into the vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were another one. We felt like we were the friends that got, and we never did all that stuff with you.
Yeah,
but
we were good
for a while, you didn't come see us.
Yeah, well, we part of the problem.
Someone stole my identity, Robin.
Yeah. You know, when I was thinking about you, there was a great... I know you're happily married now. You've been married, what, 3 years?
3 years.
Oddly enough, to Ringo Starr's sister-in-law?
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
Your wife is...
Are you sure? Do you know who you're married to?
What is he, Ringo?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, who are you married to?
My wife is the little sister of Ringo's wife.
Barbara Bach?
Right.
Yes.
And you are now happily married.
It's the part of me that was missing.
Because I remember you in the old days. You know, listen, you were high, and women were commodities. You used a lot of women, and they used you. I mean, it was a mutual use. They used you for your fame and your money and your power.
Well, sometimes I think Joe forgot when he was on the road that he had another woman somewhere.
Right. But did you have a whole epiphany about women? Like that changed your attitude toward women too?
Well, the first thing that you can't do when you try to get sober is have a relationship.
Right. They say that's the worst thing.
Yeah. So I did that for a while.
You did.
You did all the wrong stuff.
You sabotaged your recovery by being in a relationship with a woman during it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that didn't work good.
So they're right about that.
Yeah.
These people know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It didn't work good because she becomes your drug, right?
Or a reason to drink.
Ah. In other words, you'd start fighting with a woman, the relationship gets too heated up, you haven't worked on yourself enough, and then boom, everything goes kablooey and you need a drink.
Her fault.
Women are a great reason to drink. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Probably just any relationship with anybody is a reason to drink.
Like Joe's so charming, nothing could be a problem about
Well, you know what? I think like Joe, I have problems with everybody, so I think anyone would make me drink.
There you go.
Man or woman.
There you go. go.
So-
Congratulations on your marriage, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
I'm glad we're both happy.
Yeah, no, very, very happy.
Yeah.
I really am. I mean, I understand what you say.
To get a real partner.
Yes.
You know?
And to feel good about that situation is remarkable.
And it's the part of me that was missing. I
But
mean,
don't you think it's the change in you that allows you to have that with a woman?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
had
mean,
to grow up.
I couldn't have had any relationship like I was.
did you go back and say to any of the women you were with, and I'm sure you hurt some women and some women hurt you, but did you go back? Even I know, remember, you used to have the great joke, my ex-wife plaintiff.
Yeah, did you call plaintiff?
Did you ever call plaintiff and say,
Which one?
any of them?
I made amends to a lot of people.
You did?
Yeah.
And was that hard?
No.
Once you do it, does it unlock something in you? Like, does it open up your heart?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
And so you would call, did you call your ex-wives?
Mm-hmm.
And you said to them, look, I'm sorry I put you through hell. I'm sorry I did
I put you through hell.
Were they all receptive to that, or did some of them say, you know what, Joe, fuck yourself?
There was both. Both of those. Some people say, I understand. I'm glad you're sober. Some people say, up yours.
And some people say, I don't believe you. In other words,
the important thing is me.
You said it.
I'm better for it.
Right. And what is it? If it's a phone call or a meeting, and you go there and you confess to them that you were shit or whatever, you were confused.
Yeah, you look them in the eye and you tell them, hey, I was really a bad person to you, and I regret it, and I'm sorry.
Wow. Boy,
That's heavy.
That's hard.
It's heavy, but I mean, that's part of recovery. Because you live in all that garbage. You constantly, even now, everybody goes into the past and digs around in a pile of stuff.
Right.
And you look for something to be mad about.
Right.
You look for something to get in a bad mood about, and you attach an emotion to it. And then you're in a bad mood, and none of that exists.
All that anger is in you.
Yeah. If you clear that out by making amends, you stand a chance.
Right. Well, it's a tough... I tell you what, that is not an easy assignment.
Has he decided to have more children?
No, you're not having more kids, are you?
No, I have lots.
Yeah. I remember,
How many kids?
I saw you, one of your daughters, on a TV show. Lucy. She's a very talented girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wants to make it in the music business.
She's also acting. She's pretty serious about acting.
Good-looking girl, too.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah. And then I saw they got you on the show, too. They schlepped you out. I was like, oh, poor Joe.
Well, I showed up for her.
Yeah, right, I know. I knew you didn't want to be there, man. I was just watching it, and I go, oh, my God.
Me and Dee Snider.
Yeah, you guys are all on there.
We showed up for our kids.
But
I know what that show was.
Yeah. I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
But it was the kids of rock stars who show up, and they had a competition.
Yeah.
So, but you see these competition shows. That's not the way to really make it. I'm a judge on one of these shows.
I know you are. How's that going?
I love it. But I tell everyone. In fact,
Thank
I don't
God
know.
You are.
Well, you don't want to know something? In Vegas, I tell these guys. I don't know if they're going to show it. They don't show everything I say. But I said to them, you got to remember, a lot of hard work goes into it. When I saw them fucking off or doing something weird, I'd say, I know musicians. And these guys work their ass off. They might look happy-go-lucky, but how many hours did you spend in your life not only sitting alone in a room with the guitar, but also going out on the road and playing in front of people and learning that, even if you're playing in front of two people, life can really suck and it's not that easy. I mean, there's a lot of hard years. There's no quick fix, right?
It's your 10,000 hours.
Your 10,000 hours. And you put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have too.
Yeah, I mean, we all do.
You used to sell mattresses.
I did. I still do. I was shocked to learn, though, in your life, one of the great romances was Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac, and this was kept on the down low even during your whacked out years.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
But she says you were the love of her life and probably still are. What, is she one of those people you had to call and make amends to? Wow.
She's special.
She was in love. One of the greatest songwriters ever, right? Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
No?
Well,
am I wrong?
I mean, songwriters, in the big picture, all of us from the 70s are memorable and notable, but I mean, the greatest songwriters are like guys from the 30s and 40s. And
do you really believe that? You don't believe Jimi Hendrix was a great songwriter, Paul Simon?
Oh, yeah, okay.
You don't consider yourself a great songwriter?
Well, I don't think it's fair to say one of the best ever to anybody.
But what a powerful couple.
But
Stevie Nicks and Joe Walsh.
Stevie's very high on the list.
Were you in love with her?
Did they write together?
I don't know. Did you guys ever write together?
She helped me do the Confessor album.
No kidding.
She rode shotgun with me on that one and gave me some direction, and she's really good at the craft of songwriting.
Which means what? Sitting down and really putting a pen to paper and actually trying to figure out the lick and all that?
Left to my own devices, I will have 85 pieces of paper with a couple words on each.
Right.
And people like her and my wife Marjorie now help me get 85 words on one piece of paper.
How do they help you do that? I mean, you're a songwriter. It's a creative process for you. How do they focus you to take all those 85 slips of paper and combine them into a song?
Well, my wife is a closer. That's what she does. When I say it's the part of me that was missing, I got a little attention deficit.
Right.
But in the 50s, that wasn't diagnosed. You were just difficult.
Right.
But I got it.
Yeah.
You know, I see that in one of my sons. I learned about it, and I had it screaming in the 50s.
It's one of those things that affects you where you can't keep your mind on one thing.
You can't complete tasks. I have a great idea, fantastic idea, and I get it started. And wait a minute, I have another idea. So there it sits.
You know, I'm reading a book about this. It's called Get Things Done.
Yeah.
Do you ever read this book?
No.
I've just started reading it. I just learned about it.
Yeah, so I have great ideas lying all over the place.
And what do you do? Do you speak into a little tape recorder? And how does the songwriting process go for Joe Walsh personally? Would you be fucking around with your guitar? You start to, pick at a few notes and go, that's cool? Or do you hear the song in your head first? You once told me years ago, you always have a song in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how do you get it out physically? Because don't you go, oh, my God, this is good. I don't want to lose this. What do you do? What's the first thing you do? So you don't forget it.
Well, you can carry around a little recorder.
Do you do that?
And put ideas down. When I remember to, yeah.
Because you need a giant inbox, so to speak. But by that I mean you need a place that whenever you get an idea, you just put it in there so you don't have to sit and worry. Didn't that worry you when you had a great hook or something and you'd say, oh, shit, I can't forget it, I can't, or you didn't care?
It depends. When I was wasted, I would write it down, except in the morning, it didn't make any sense.
Okay, a song like Life's Been Good So Far. Life's been good so far. You're standing around one day. Do you hear the words first or the music?
Usually the music.
The music?
Yeah.
You heard burning.
It's real abstract, and I think it's the same for all of us. you hear an idea, and it's kind of a symmetry.
So
that
did you
hear?
So when you say you heard an idea symmetry, was it like
Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah.
That's what you heard.
Yeah.
And then you go, I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Well, you go, okay, there's something.
Right. Now, what do you do with that? You go over to a tape recorder and you go.
I kind of have a place in my head
that it goes
with different drawers.
Really? And you retain this?
Yeah.
I wonder
I'm wondering, why don't you think this is something you've heard before? You know, like they're humming somebody else's tune.
I'm amazed that I would sit there and think how many songs he forgot that are in that drawer.
Well, think of how many songs never got written that people had. Yeah. Robin, you're right. Whatever you just said, I forgot.
Yeah, sometimes you think it's something you heard.
Yeah, right. Well, that's where you go, aha.
Right.
You mess around with old blues licks, and you mess around, and you realize, boy, this is fantastic. Oops. Except it's a Hendrix lick. And you oh, well, start again. But once in a while, you get a nibble.
Did you ever meet Hendrix?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to play with him?
Not live.
Not live.
Backstage.
You went backstage. Where was this?
Youngstown, Ohio.
Back in the early 70s?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're what? Doing a concert?
Yeah.
James Gang concert at that point?
James Gang, Hendrix, and Sly and the Family Stone.
All on the same bill.
Well, remember in those days?
Wow, yeah.
You had 3 headliners on a show.
And who opened that show?
We did.
The James Gang.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a show.
Yeah.
And then Sly and the Family Stone, and then I guess Hendrix.
Well, Sly never came out of his dressing room.
Yeah, right. But there's another guy. I mean, he's a difficult guy, right? He's had his problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think he ever came out of them like you
Still
did.
going through it, yeah.
I don't think he made it.
No. Do you ever see him around?
No.
No. He's like a recluse.
There's been Sly sightings, but...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him on some award show or something.
Yeah, but a few months ago, we were reading that he was in a trailer parked outside somebody's house.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God you didn't go that route.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And does that give you the shakes at night sometimes? You go, shit, I could have really, really fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am so grateful to be alive and sober.
So Hendrix is backstage. And what happened?
He's backstage. We're in a like dressing room, which is like where a hockey team changes or something. You know,
not glamorous.
So yeah, right. and he's there, and I finish, and we finish, and we're in the same dressing room. So he's sitting playing his guitar, and I come in with mine.
Right.
And
you have a jam session, so to speak.
A little bit. Yeah. I showed him my guitar, and he showed me his.
Do you get intimidated by a guy like that?
Nah, he was a wonderful guy. Of course, I'm intimidated.
By his talent, I mean.
By him. He had an aura. I mean, he had feathers on. I mean, it was terrifying.
Well, you know, you talk about that. I read that Clapton and a bunch of other guys at the time who were considered top guitarists all went to see Jimi Hendrix when he first came on the scene. They went to a club and they all looked at each other and they went, shit, we don't even really play
what
the
the
guitar.
hell are we doing?
What are we doing? That was the famous story.
Generally thought by the community, yeah. What the hell are we doing?
Did you feel that way?
Yeah.
You did when you played with him. Did he say, oh, wow, Joe, maybe we should get together in a studio and do something together, or never got that far?
No, never got that far, but he showed me his guitar, and I paid attention to how the heavy strings, light strings.
Right.
How high are the strings? What's the action? Because he was a tough one, you know, because he was left-handed.
Right.
So everything was backwards. That's why he sounded like that. None of us right-handed guitar players could do what he was doing.
Was he playing a lefty guitar?
No.
He was playing a right-handed guitar
Upside
with his
down.
upside down. Oh, wow.
That's why he sounded like that.
Are you
and that's
kidding?
why we couldn't crack the code.
Oh, my God.
See?
That's fascinating. Yeah.
That's why we were all hitting ourselves in the head.
But that's why you're a great guitar player, because you're a student. You sit there. Those are the guitar lessons you talk about.
Yeah.
Sitting with Jimi Hendrix, it's a master class.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even if it's 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
And I had a Les Paul, and he looked at that, and he was really, really nice, and just a good guy.
Isn't it
You
weird
know?
too? Because Hendrix is, of course, remembered for his music, but also for the excesses, like the drug taking, fucking chicks, getting plaster cast on his dick. It takes away from his legend in a way, you know. It really does.
That's the way it was back then. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
You could get away with a lot of stuff back then that you can't now.
Right.
You probably noticed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a whole different universe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Joe, where do you think rock and roll is going? Speaking of back then and today, you know, like there's not rock radio stations.
Boy, Robin, that's a good one, you know.
Is rock dead?
Yeah, I think so, pretty much.
It's pretty dead because there's not a lot of rock and roll radio stations. And we were talking about this on the show the other day. We were talking about that it's almost like, I think Robin said it, that rock and roll is going to be like jazz in a way. It's going to be just this art form that existed and was big, and then some guys will still play it, but it's not going to have.
It's dead, but it's not dead, but it's not number one. Country's number one.
But I never thought I'd see the day that, you know, rock and roll was such a part of my life.
Howard, think of it. That's what Analog Man is all about.
Right. The new album.
The digital technology's nice, but along with it is this virtual world that we all go in more and more.
Yeah.
And it doesn't exist. It's in a computer. It's an illusion. And we sit in chairs. Our bodies sit in chairs for hours waiting for our minds to come back.
Yeah.
I like side B.
Right.
I like cart machines. You know, it's different, man. It's different for us.
Yeah.
And the problem with the digital technology,
right?
It ate the record business.
It did, yeah.
It ate radio.
So you're not on Twitter, are you?
It ate intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that drive you crazy as an artist that, you know, a guy who's like you, like a musician who comes up now, they can't even sell a record because everything's out there for free. People don't go and buy DVDs and CDs.
I know.
They rip them off and that. It does seem unfair, right?
People ask me, what advice do you have for the upcoming musician? I don't have any. I'm trying to figure it out, too.
What is your game plan with the new CD? In other words, it's hitting the stores, I think, today, right? Tomorrow, all right? And you have a new single out. But what's the game plan? Can you really... Well, I guess you could go around the country and play these songs. It's almost like starting over. Joe Walsh is one of the biggest names in rock, and yet it's almost like you're starting over again. You got to go out, play for audiences, and introduce them to this music.
It's a fresh start for me.
So what are you going to do? What's the game plan?
Well, the deal with everything is, in lieu of record companies, the way to do it now is the social network. You have to get visible.
Yes.
If you can make people aware that you have a record out, they'll find it.
Right. So your game plan is to use social media and sort of get because like look at some of the great artists. Paul McCartney just came out with an album. Nobody gave a shit. You know what I mean? Paul McCartney. It's like everyone has an even playing field now. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to bank on your name. It's just that you know, I feel great for guys like you who have an audience already, and you can go out and do a James Gang tour, or you could go do a Joe Walsh tour, or you could do an Eagles tour. So you're fine. Nothing's going to bother you. But when you put out new music like you just have, that's the conundrum. That's the thing that you can't figure out.
you can't assume that you're going to have a hit record.
No.
What's platinum now? 50,000 copies.
That's right. Go make a living doing that. Right. How many records How many records between the Eagles and the James Gang have you sold? And Joe Walsh solo stuff.
I don't know.
You never counted it up?
I lost count after about 85,000. I was counting them on my fingers.
You mean you really don't know, Joe? Isn't that an impressive number to know for yourself and look back and say, you know what, I can reflect on that number?
Probably, but in that category, I'm not really that big of a fish. Look at somebody like Jeff Lynne.
Now, Jeff Lynne produced your new record.
Yeah.
Jeff Lynne was, of course, of Electric Light Orchestra, ELO, and he's a great legendary.
That guy sold some records.
Did he?
Yeah.
More than you?
ELO, I think so.
But if you count the Eagles in your
Eagles,
record
okay, Eagles.
Eagles are one of the biggest selling bands of all time.
Yeah,
Hotel California, I think, isn't that the one album that, I think that's the #1 album for the Eagles ever?
Greatest hits.
Greatest hits.
Greatest hits.
Yeah, we go back and forth with Michael Jackson.
What's the best song you ever wrote? Seriously, out of all the songs. I have, I don't know if it was Funk 49, Walk Away. I don't know. I could name Rosemary.
Rosewood Bitters.
Rosewood Bitters is more. I think all these great songs. What is the greatest song you ever wrote that you're most proud of?
The one you love the most.
Yeah.
Eagles wise, I co-wrote "Life in the Fast Lane" with
Great
Don
song.
and Glenn.
Right.
Yeah.
Solo wise, probably Rocky Mountain Way.
Yeah, what a song. Do you still stop and listen to that on the radio? I mean, it's on the radio all the time on classic rock stations. If you hear it, will you stop and listen to it and go, man, that's a good fucking record? Or will
Who
you
wrote
just
that?
Yeah, will you just tune by and say I don't want to hear it again?
One of the things that makes it magic is it's a bunch of guys playing in a room.
Right. Rocky Mountain Way.
You're listening to how it was made.
That groove you can't do with Pro Tools.
No. And you remember when you came up with that, or were you so drunk? Like, was that part of your drunken formula where, like, hey, I get really high and I write? Do you remember any of that process of writing that great song?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What was the process on that one?
I was in Colorado.
Right.
I had left the James Gang. I was worried that I might have made a mistake.
It's scary.
Yeah.
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 Because that was a successful entity.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we were doing fine.
Why did you leave?
Three-piece band. I just got saturated with playing really loud and being like a kick-ass guitar guy.
Right.
Playing through Marshalls and stuff.
Why, you thought on your own you could, tone it down?
I was hearing all these songs like with a piano.
And they didn't want that. The other two guys were against it.
Kinda.
And also your audience demanded you be a certain sound. So if you went to a piano, you were afraid the audience would reject. So you just said, fuck it, I'll leave the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did those guys want to kill you for breaking up something successful?
No.
Did you call to apologize to them when you got sober?
I didn't have to really apologize. I apologized when I quit. I just said, guys, I can't do this. I'm a musician, too.
Yeah.
And I gotta go have a look at that.
And so so you were scared, you were in Colorado.
I'm in Colorado, okay. And I have an album done, which was the Barnstorm album, the first solo album I did. And I'm mowing the lawn. And
you were mowing the lawn?
I was mowing the lawn, yeah.
Rock stars mow lawns?
I didn't have any words for Rocky Mountain Way, but we had the track done.
Right.
And I'm just dead in the water about this song. What is it about?
You mean you just hear music? There's no vocal. There's no tune, really, except that.
If there were words, I hear where they go.
But you don't have the actual words.
I don't know what they are.
So how do they come to you?
Well, I'm mowing the lawn. I look up, and there's the front range of the Rocky Mountains with snow on them in the summer.
Right.
And it knocked me back because it was just beautiful. And I thought, well, I have committed. I'm in Colorado. It's too late to regret the James Gang. The Rocky Mountain way is better than the way I had because the music was better. And I got the word bam. And he's telling us this, tells us that, changes it every day. That's about the James Gang's manager.
Right.
We don't need the ladies crying because the story's sad. That's giving up the regret of leaving the James Gang. And I got all those words all at once, and I ran into the house to write the words down. And the lawnmower kept going over into the neighbor's yard and ate the garden. It was an expensive song to write, but...
Oh, I got the chills when you tell me that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I get the chills because that's such a fucking cool process. I wish I had that ability.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Do you have trouble with your neighbors? You had a neighbor, you had a problem where some neighbor was like stalking you or something, or you had to go to court with the guy, or there was something, he came over with an...
Oh, yeah, that guy.
What happened there?
He finds pieces of property and builds houses on them.
Right.
And they shouldn't really have houses on them.
Right.
But he has friends at City Hall.
Oh.
And,
it's a complicated life.
I was wishing he wasn't doing that.
Right.
So I didn't help him.
I see. He got frustrated with you.
And he got frustrated, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
It's complicated being Joe Walsh sometimes. But now it seems like it's a lot simpler. You get the wife, you're happy.
Oh, it's so much simpler.
Now, let me say that Joe Walsh's new solo album, Analog Man, is in stores tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Hey, I didn't finish the thought, though, with Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
I mean, you two became this couple, and she says you are the love of her life.
All those songs were about Joe?
Yeah. She wrote one about me, yeah.
What was the big one about you?
Joe?
Joe just fell asleep.
Yeah.
He's thinking of the name.
I'm trying to I'm embarrassed. I don't
Was it a
remember
Fleetwood Mac song, or was it from one of her solos?
One of her solos.
One of her solo albums?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stand there.
Has anyone ever wrote a song for you?
Hell no. I wish you
No,
would.
that's how the song goes. Stupid.
Shit. When are you going to write a song about me? Actually, I got a...
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I got an email from Leslie West. He claims he has an idea. He was thinking of me. He wants to write a song about me. I'm very honored.
That's flattering.
I feel like a hot chick.
Well, you better wait till you hear it first.
Yeah.
Give my best to Leslie.
I will. You know he lost his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but he's doing well.
Yeah.
He has a great spirit about him.
He's a great guy.
And a great guitar player.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Now, there's a guy that could probably be on Rolling Stone's list.
Yes.
Where the hell's he?
Exactly.
He's not on the list either?
That's right. Well, anyway, the legendary Joe Walsh, who is doing so well, happily married now.
Happily
Very happy
married.
for Joe.
And Ringo is your brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law.
Do you
guys
hang?
get together?
Yeah, we hang.
You do.
Do you sign autographs?
Joe, do you sign autographs? Because Ringo has stopped signing everything. That was...
I signed his name for him.
You do.
That's why he got me.
Ringo comes over the house, and it's like a family get-together.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. I mean, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah,
He says, sign all these albums for me. I'm done.
You get along with each other?
Very well.
You do.
You know, he's so down to earth. Paul, too. for what those guys have been through.
Right.
And the really good positive energy. And in terms of a family, I got this huge family that came along with my wife. And it's a dynamic I'd never been around because they're really close. And learning to be part of is one of the things that has opened me up.
Right.
And made me feel, given me confidence, which is something I never had. That's why I drank.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're not drinking. I'm glad you're healthy.
So having Ringo, his insight and his wisdom has helped me with my life and as a human being, besides the music part of it.
Yeah, he seems like a real good. I mean, I got to know Paul McCartney a little bit. What a amazing guy.
Yeah.
I mean, something else.
Yeah.
I always say, you talk about guys who strip it down, so to speak, who are analog men. I was talking the other day, I heard a song of his that I hadn't heard in years. It was from his first solo album after he left the Beatles. It was Turn It Up. What's the name of that song?
Ooh You.
Ooh You. And I love this song, Ooh You, but it's so fucking stripped down. And in fact, he's in a studio doing it, and he says, "Turn it up." He's talking to the engineer. It became part of the song.
Yeah.
That's the shit I like.
That's analog.
That's analog. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You and Ringo, you and Ringo ever swap sisters? Would that ever happen? Like you do him?
Howard, I'm not going to stoop to that mentality. Let's go get our asses waxed.
Right. Listen, this. Oh, and by the way, the single is "Lucky That Way." I'll play a little.
Is that right? I want to hear. Yeah.
Let me see. "Lucky That Way" sounds like your life now. Joe Walsh. The new solo album, Analog Men. And that's in stores tomorrow. Why do you always do that? In a lot of your songs, when you're singing about yourself, you say, "I'm not that special." I'm like, you know.
But you may know me.
Even like in "Life's Been Good," you're like, "Yeah, my fans love me, but I'm not that great an artist." Why do you put yourself down in your own songs?
Well, I could either explain it or you could listen to the song.
Okay. It's in there. Okay.
Oh, it's in there. All right. It feels good to be you.
It does. Listen to the chorus.
I am.
Oh, yeah. But here comes the chorus.
When you wrote you had a Maserati, did you really have the Maserati?
It would be logical.
But do you really have the palm trees in the swimming pool now?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we come. This is it.
There you go.
I'm just lucky that way.
Yeah.
What is it, Gary? How dare you interrupt my... What? He's handing me a piece of paper.
I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, here. Oh.
That's the song that Stevie wrote for Joe. God, she must have loved you.
What
Let's
was
see.
the song?
The song is called "Has Anyone Ever Written Anything for You?" as Joe said. And I thought he was talking to me. Listen to this lyric. "You know I'd rather be alone than be without you, don't you know? She'd rather be alone than be without you." What the fuck did you do to this girl? You must
He's just
have.
lucky that way.
You must have banged her silly. Were you in love with her?
As a sister.
Really? God, she was. I mean, I imagine this was the 70s, right?
I mean, she's like a soulmate, you know.
You still talk to her?
Once in a while.
This was like in the 70s, right? I mean, was there a more beautiful, physically beautiful woman than Stevie Nicks and all that talent? I mean, you would think that's the whole package. I mean, that would be my fantasy.
Were you not into her?
No, I was, Robin. That didn't come out right. All I'm saying is that we were seeking refuge, kind of, in each other's presence.
Because you both were into drugs at that point?
Kind of, yeah, there was that part of it, but we were on the road, we had careers, we were both lonely.
Why did you never marry her? Did the thought cross your mind at one point?
No.
And you never thought that way even in terms of like a powerful couple? Like, oh my God, there's two incredibly powerful people in rock and roll.
Or maybe that would have been too much.
Well, the relationship came and ran its course, as rock and roll relationships do.
Does it get competitive? Like, do you sit there and she was in Fleetwood Mac at that point, I guess?
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't.
No.
She was a solo, or she was in Buckingham Nicks.
Yeah.
And does it get competitive? Is that the problem? Like, you could never really marry another singer-songwriter because the two of you sit there and drive each other nuts with that stuff, career?
What made it possible was that we toured together.
Right. So when you toured together, it's
and we spent all that time together.
But you were not monogamous with her, so she probably got jealous too, because knowing you back in those days, you were not going to be limited to one woman, true? You weren't going to be limited to one drink and not one woman. You were an addict.
We were both monogamous for that summer.
That's a pretty long time.
Yeah.
So you
A
felt
whole
something for
season.
her. Well, yeah, in rock and roll, that's 10 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. When we stopped touring, we
drifted apart.
I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to.
Look at you. What a life.
But do you think you could have been with somebody as powerful and talented as Stevie?
No, I don't think either of us could have committed to a lasting relationship in the state that we were in.
You surprised Steven Tyler's a judge on American Idol? Seriously. I mean, Steven Tyler's one of the great songwriter, great rock and roll stars.
I don't exactly know why he's doing that.
I had heard that it was for the money. That literally he had gone through so much money that it was like a $10 million payday.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You held on to a lot of your money, even though all the marriages and getting high and everything. How did you manage to hold on to your money? I know you're worth $164 million.
You know that?
I do.
Who'd you hear that from?
Your accountant told me.
He's still got $164 million on his own.
No one told me, but I read it on the internet that you were worth around $164 million. And that makes sense to me, between the Eagles
and all the music,
and royalties and touring. But you could have lost it all, right?
I did.
You lost every dime you had?
Pretty much.
When was that?
When I went into recovery.
No kidding.
And then, in 1994, the Eagles decided to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had a clean start.
And they came to you and said, Joe, we're putting you in the band, but you got to get clean, right?
We can't do it without it. And we can't do it unless you're sober. Don and Glenn said that to me.
They saved your life.
It was an intervention. And they were real brothers when they did that.
Well, that's right.
Because that's what I needed.
It motivated you.
You were broke?
So you are not worth $164 million.
No, I'm not.
Right. Because you got to get back, that's a lot of money. Does that bother you? Does that bother you at all that you pissed away a lot of money?
Not the money, the time.
You lost a lot of time in your life.
Yeah. There's like 12 years in there. I wish I had back.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But, I'm alive. I'm here.
It's true, because when you go through life that way, that high, it's like, wow, I don't even know what the fuck I did. There's so many things I could have learned.
Based on all accounts, I had a great time.
But you don't remember. Huh?
I wish
I probably remember more.
Yeah, you know more than I do.
I remember doing a TV show, and I wanted you to be a guest,
Howard,
and you
what are you
slept through it.
asking when I'm me all these questions? You know more than
I
me.
know, it's so true. All right, listen, Joe Walsh, it's exciting. New music from Joe. Analog Man is in stores tomorrow.
Hi, Marjorie, I love you.
Marjorie, I love you too, baby.
And Robin, I love you too.
I love you, Joe.
Hope you're feeling better.
JoeWalsh.com is where you can go to get all your Joe information. And Joe, anytime you come and see us, you know I like it. Next time, come back with a full album only about me. America's Sweetheart.
I'm going to call Leslie.
Call Leslie.
I think we could write a good song about you.
I think it's time you two teamed up and wrote a song about
That
me.
would be good.
I don't need you to make amends or anything like that with me. I'm fine with you.
Well, after we write the song, we may need to. Yeah.
The great and legendary Joe Walsh. Thanks, Joe.
Joe, that was so cool.
Yeah.
What elements would a song about Howard Stern have to contain? If you were gonna get together with Leslie and write a song, what does a Howard Stern themed song sound like?
Funky.
Yeah.
Kind of funky, kind of Ramones.
Little funk, a little punk.
Yeah, yeah, funky punk or punky funk. Something like that. Words. Parts of it really nice and friendly, and parts of it awful. You know, like Howard.
Reflects his personality.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to talk to Leslie West, and I'll get back to you with more of it.
Cool. I think that would be a great song to hear.
Now, we got to think of stuff that rhymes with Stern.
Burn.
That's your homework assignment.
Burn is my first word. He's got a fire inside him.
Yeah. What rhymes with Stern? Well, no, I'm not going to go there. Great to be back.
Joe, it's great seeing you. One quick thing I was going to ask you. You guys seem very like-minded when you talk about, digital technology and the virtual world and its influence on music. Do you think Howard's an analog man in spirit? The way he approaches his show and the love of the performance and some of the errors that come along with it?
Howard wouldn't be Howard without all those analog years of being on the radio and, like I say, cart machines and stuff. Howard very good and belongs in the digital age. I know about it too, but Howard wouldn't be Howard without all those years of knowledge and insight of the analog days. That's all I'll say.
All right, Joe. Best of luck with the new album.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Friend and show is Old Friends Week at the Stern Show. Today's Joan Rivers.
Okay.
Okay?
She's got a new book out,
Yes, I know. I read about it in the newspaper yesterday.
You know what it's called? It's very similar to what I think you would title the book.
Yeah,
The first line is, I hate everyone.
that's it.
And then she says, starting with me. But I don't think you feel that way about yourself.
I don't hate myself.
You love yourself.
No, I don't.
I love you. Good morning, Joan.
Good morning.
How are you today?
A little disappointed because you don't have your ice cream machine anymore.
We got rid of that?
I think so.
That's
I
not
didn't
right.
see it. Not right.
We lured you with ice cream, then we took it away.
Very important. Good morning. Good morning. Otherwise, I'm fine. Thank you.
And you have a new book out,
I
so
have a new book called Joan Rivers, I Hate Everybody, and it's the first book of comedy that was ever banned. Very excited.
it's already been banned?
It's been banned by, I'm not allowed to say the name, Costco.
That's kind of cool, though.
Beyond cool.
I mean,
Beyond cool, that means the nice thing is no very fat people will be able to buy it and hide it in their folds.
but everywhere else you can pick it
Everywhere
up.
else you can pick it up.
Just not if you want to buy bulk
No, you
food
can't
items.
buy it in bulk, can't buy a pallet. You can go to BJ's and buy it.
Well,
So
welcome.
that's what's going. I'm thrilled to be here.
Good to see you again, Joan.
It's good to be going on the air like a real big person. And how is Howard now that he's rich?
I think he's doing well. I think he's enjoying this
Who is
run
he
on
on with?
AGT.
He's on with
It's Howie
Howie?
Mandel.
and Sharon.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I think he's enjoying this run, though.
He should. He should have done this a long time ago.
You've said it since the beginning.
From the beginning. He's terrific.
All right, I'll let you get to Howard.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There's one other interesting thing, Howard. It's funny. Tim had dinner with David Brenner last night.
Yeah.
And David Brenner's like trying to figure out how to reinvent himself and everything. But the question is like, Joan has sort of managed to remain iconic, and I know it's because she's funny. But there's a lot. Maybe it's because Joan just never stops. Maybe that's why. But she's certainly put herself in a place.
Well, she's also she's willing to say shit that David Brenner won't.
I guess that's what it is.
She's outrageous.
Look, I gotta tell you, I just filled her in on Robin in very broad strokes because she didn't know anything, and she's already got. She cracked 3 jokes in there that made me laugh my ass off.
Oh no!
No, they're not bad. They're not. They're just stupid. But they're nothing that will insult. Robin will laugh at them, and I would tell them to you, but I want you to laugh at them.
Okay.
Hey, Joan Rivers is here. Joan Rivers just came out with yet another new book, I Hate Everyone, starting with me. It's in stores today. A living legend.
Now, is she calling herself a living legend now?
I'm calling her a living legend. She's an icon, don't you think?
I didn't know if that was in the copy or if you said that yourself.
No, I'm calling her a living legend. I'm calling Joan a living legend.
I certainly think so.
What?
Thank you.
You refuse to do the show without Robin?
I don't do the show unless Robin is sitting there.
Robin's gotten so lazy with this show that she does it from home now.
That bitch has lost so much weight.
That's right.
You can't find me anymore.
I love you on the thing with Howie Mandel and Sharon.
America's Got Talent.
Oh, well, you know the name. I don't have to learn it.
Yeah, why do you need to learn that? And why do you need to be bothered? I enjoy doing it, I believe it or
You
not.
look like you enjoy doing
I'm
it.
having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, what is left to do in my career except shock everyone with doing a family show?
Yeah.
I mean, really, when you think about it, who would have expected that one?
But you're so cute and so. I go back to NBC when they had you in that closet.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Right. Yeah,
So,
long way.
You should have done this a long time ago.
It's funny. Gary was just in here. We were talking about you behind your back, and I said, and he said, we know we have had so many comics on our show over the years, and we were just naming all the people who kind of have disappeared in terms of their careers. And Gary goes, "Don't you think it's amazing that Joan Rivers? I mean, really think about it. She's still relevant and funny and really has a real career as opposed to a Mercy booking somewhere."
Yeah, right. Thank God.
Yeah, and it is amazing. So he said, "What do you think the secret is?" And I said, "I think the secret is she's funny.
She's actually talented."
I keep looking over.
Yeah, I know, but I can't imagine. Oh, you keep looking over for Robin.
For Robin, right. His stupid voice.
Well, I keep looking for her. I want them to tape a picture of her over there.
What are you people talking about? What are you talking about?
But no, it's hard work, No, yes,
Because
funny.
aren't there days where you go, I don't want to keep up with pop culture?
No.
Honestly.
I don't want to keep up. I don't want, if one more person says, I love John Carson, who gives a shit?
Nobody remembers
The
John.
man is disintegrated even in his coffin.
Right.
There's nothing left there except 3 bones.
Although I did watch a special on Johnny Carson, and you were a part of it.
And
you were very complimentary to him.
And they cut out the one part, the truth. It's where I called him, and he hung up on me. And they have all these people saying, look who's saying it. The producer who hates me, who I hate.
They cut that out.
And they have the people saying she never called him.
Oh.
And I called the producer. Then they wanted me to do PR for it. And I called them up. I said, you have just perpetrated a lie.
Right.
Well, Johnny's wife, I said, the 3rd wife with the implants.
Right.
Yeah, she was walking the beach looking for him in Malibu. I know how she met him.
Johnny's wife has a say on this special?
Yes, she decided. Alex decided.
Is it true that...
Number 22.
Is it true that your birthday is coming up?
Yeah.
Can I say...
79. How about
I
that
didn't know
one?
if you gave that out, but...
That's amazing.
Can you believe you're 79?
No. I'm in perfect health. That's the joke. And everyone around me is dropping dead.
Because I can't even believe it's 79. Like, when you wake up in the morning that you even care
I don't even think
about your career. I really can't believe it.
But I love what I do.
Yeah,
What
I
do
know, but like...
Howard, they just banned my book. How fabulous is that?
Yeah, that was
How
weird.
fabulous is some asshole.
Who is banning
But
your
where
book?
was it banned, by the way? In
I'm not
Walmart?
allowed to say the name, so you have to give me a hint.
Okay, Walmart?
No.
No? Costco? Okay. They banned your book because, well, the back...
People that sell pink meat.
It's funny. It says here, on the back of your book, there are quotes. Will Chamberlain said about your book, if I was alive, even I wouldn't fuck her.
Yeah, that's what I wrote quotes that I thought were appropriate for the book.
Dr. Kevorkian said of your new book, this author should be euthanized.
That's right. Maria Antoinette was the one they didn't like.
It says, let her eat shit.
Yeah, I thought that was a testimonial to their produce department.
So they were afraid that if someone picked up the book jacket, they would see the word shit, and then that would corrupt them.
That would. Meanwhile,
offend
they
people.
sell ammo to children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Who was ever hurt by that?
Yeah. But
It's so stupid. But I got so excited because I'm from the generation where there's the banned books in Boston.
Right.
I said, this is fabulous. Because
Well,
it's
it
a
is
funny,
good.
funny book.
It
and
is funny. In fact, I was looking through the book. As long as we're talking about your book.
Oh, we don't have to.
No. I want to talk about it because there was one quote that I thought was outrageous, and in a politically correct society to say this, I'm going to quote you now. I thought this was pretty wild. Let me find it because I have a lot of quotes.
I've never been politically correct.
All right, listen to this. You write about in your new book the TV show Glee.
Yeah.
You say on Glee, all the homo kids. Now, this is a quote. Okay, because a lot of people aren't saying that kind of stuff anymore. Okay. On Glee, all the homo kids are smiling and giggly, and they spend every day singing in the halls. When I went to high school, the homos spent most of their days hiding in their lockers crying.
That's right.
You feel a show like Glee should be about kids hiding in their lockers, right?
Everybody's happy. The fat girl is singing.
Yeah, right. It's true. In high school, where is the reality in that? The fat girl had to hide.
Leah Michelle, whose nose continues around the corner.
You're like, what planet is this?
Yeah, this is not the high school I went to.
Well, maybe the feeling is if they present an imaginary high school where everyone has fun, that all the high schools around the country, all the kids will think gay people are fun.
Yeah, let's include the crippled kid on the team. I was on the baseball team. I played so far out, by the time I came in from the outfield, we had to go back again.
Do you think it built your character, Joan, that you were ostracized as a teenager and that you were locked in your locker many times and things like that? Like, in other words, it built character. It can't all be good.
I think it's great sometimes. And I'm being serious now.
Go ahead.
That you get a couple of knocks. I think the stupidest thing is all these little crappy kids who can't play. They all get like a certificate.
A trophy.
You were good. You get a trophy. No.
You were bad.
Oh, you know what I hate the most?
What?
When people say to the child, the divorce had nothing to do with you. Meanwhile, your big head stretched your mother's vagina.
and
she's flapping in the wind.
It's so big that the husband didn't want to bang her.
That's
anymore.
it. The husband and 4 people were in there.
You make a good point. Now, on Octomom, you wrote that her uterus is like a sausage maker.
Yes.
You're right. It's true. I spoke to her the other day. Wait, I'm gonna give you a couple of
Did you talk to her?
I did.
You can't talk to her.
We did speak to her.
Totally crazy. You can't.
She's totally wild. She just doesn't shut up.
And why won't nobody's addressing that these children are trapped in a house with her?
Well, thank God she's not Kate Gosselin.
Now, what about this? Can you be sued in your book for writing about Oprah in this manner? Did you check this with lawyers?
I checked this with lawyers, and it's a humor book.
I see. Because it says here...
That's how you get away with it.
It's a humor book.
You say Oprah is Stedman's beard.
That's what I think.
Yeah, you say... yeah, sure, Oprah denies it, but even Abraham Lincoln didn't have this big a beard. I know Oprah's opened schools and raised money and given away big, Buicks and things like that, but so what? She can't keep her weight at a reasonable level because that's important to you, right? I mean, someone has to keep their weight at a reasonable level. One day she weighs 140. 2 days later, she's being fitted for a boat cover. How long did it take you to write this vicious book?
Yes, I mean, did this
Honestly.
just pour out of you, or did you have to labor over it?
You're such an angry woman.
I did. It's funny.
Are you angry? Are you an angry woman?
Oh, I think I'm furious.
Yeah, you are. What do you think you're furious about, honestly?
About the stupidity of everything.
Do you think that's it?
Seriously,
Does it go back to your mother and father? No, I'm being serious for a second.
Yeah.
Do you think,
Like your personal anger.
Do you think you're so angry that it goes back to like your mom and dad not treating you properly?
They were very good parents.
Were they?
Yeah, I had what do you call a very good childhood.
They understood you?
To a
Then
point.
What happened?
I get a feeling they didn't.
My father was a doctor. He worked hard. My mother was a housewife. She did her best.
Right.
They cared about the girls, my sister and I. Did they sit there and worry? Like I worried everything that Melissa did.
Right.
I doubt it.
Is your sister still alive?
My sister's still alive.
Is she totally jealous of you and your career?
Probably. But
she a married woman?
She married, 2 children, both did well. She's a lawyer.
Are you angry that she had the marriage that lasted and that she's happier than you?
She's not happy at all.
She isn't? She's miserable?
I'm very happy.
Is she happy in her marriage?
She's happy. Well, he died.
Oh, he died.
So
she is happy.
Well, look at the age.
Yeah, right. How many guys last that long?
These men are dropping like flies.
You're not kidding. So when you write a book like this, you sit down, and how long does it take you to write a book?
I wrote it it's a humor book. It's just what I think about everybody.
Right.
And what I think about everything. Children on planes.
Right. Terrible, right?
Well,
what do you do?
Where is Casey Anthony when you need her?
Right.
How are they supposed to get around you?
I don't care. When I had Melissa, we went on a plane. I would bring wrapped gifts. Like, she had a Barbie doll, so I'd wrap up a pair of shoes. Every half hour, she got another little present that she had to open and play with. She was my responsibility to keep her quiet.
So you kept her quiet by doing that on the plane. That's very fair to the other passengers.
That's the only way you should do it.
Right. You planned ahead.
Or chloroform it. I mean, you got 2 choices.
Yeah. Because I went to the movies the other day. I went to see Avengers, which is a scary movie to bring a 5-year-old to. And these 5-year-olds, I mean, you can't do that. You can't bring a 5-year-old to a movie like that.
And God forbid you turn around and say, please keep your child quiet or get out.
Oh, I told the woman to get the fuck out.
Good.
Yeah, I really did.
You should.
Yeah, I'm glad she didn't punch me in the face, but I mean, I was really pissed. The kid's going, Mommy, I'm scared. I'm scared. And I go, get her the fuck out of here.
Take him out.
Right. I'm angry too.
I took Cooper out of Mary Poppins. He got scared of that ugly Mary Poppins, so he left.
Your grandson got scared at Mary Poppins?
When he was young.
I'm worried about this kid.
Well, listen, an ugly woman with an umbrella.
Do you get jealous of female comics, particularly female comics who, like, you kind of see, like Lisa Lampanelli right now is very hot, right?
Well, to a point. How many black I fucked him jokes can you do?
So you're not
She'll
thrilled with
cool
her?
off. No, she's a one-note comic. She's fine, but she's not. Here we go. She's fine.
Why are you being diplomatic?
Because she's going to come after me, and she's probably a very nice girl.
Oh, my.
No, but I'm
I
saying,
don't think
like
she's
some
one
people
note.
say Lisa Lampanelli's the new Joan Rivers. You know,
No,
they're always
no
looking for
way.
the new Joan Rivers. But you feel she has not earned that title.
Oh, no. She's very good on a certain level.
Right.
And Joan Rivers, we don't need a new one. We got one.
And I think this sounds terrible. It's 79. I think I'm unique. I think I'm very lucky.
Well, you are unique.
And I think I'm the best stand-up alive today. How about that?
But you're not gracious, let's say,
No,
to
I'm not
like
gracious.
Lisa. Right. You're like I don't need to be gracious to Lisa. Like you don't feel like, hey, look what I've created. I've created a job for a lot of women.
Are you gracious?
I'm not gracious.
I'm fighting for where I love what I do. I do it great, and I get out of my way.
So if you see Lisa Lampanelli, do you go up to her and say, "Oh, you're doing fine," but
Yeah.
you don't embrace her?
I'm doing. She started with me one time.
She did?
About something. I thought, first of all, I didn't even know who she was.
Right.
So then they said, well, Lisa Lampanelli said, oh, they didn't use her on the comedy special.
Right.
My comedy thing. So she started doing a lot. I kept saying, who is she?
Right.
You know. And then I saw her stuff. And every time you see her, it's still, I fucked a black guy, got a black guy, I need a fucking black guy. Okay, let's get a second story in here.
You've fucked many black guys.
Oh, my God.
And you don't dwell on it.
Melissa's
She never even
furious.
talked about it. She never even talked about it.
I've talked to a point.
By the
but
way-
Melissa gets upset because she's jealous.
In your new book, you talk about black people, and you say
I talk about everybody.
Yeah, and you say that you feel black people already have to figure out what to call themselves.
Yes.
You say in the book that, you know, when you were a young girl, everyone said colored, and then all of a sudden they wanted to be Negro. Then you say they wanted to be black. Now they want to be African American. You said, white people aren't that bright. We can't follow along. Pick a name and fucking
Pick
stick
a
with
name and I'll do it.
it. You say this in the new
Yes,
book.
the book is hilarious.
So there's wisdom in this book.
Oh, thank you, Howard.
Is
There's
it?
wisdom.
And talk about when you used to fuck black guys. Melissa's real father is Malcolm X, you reveal in the...
Well, no, actually, it's Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington is
I went
Melissa's
for
father.
looks.
That's right. A lot of people don't know that. 79 years old.
Yeah, but I
and you're
just
still
got my
fighting,
checkup.
and you're still fighting with these young comics.
You're goddamn right.
Maybe that's what keeps you alive.
And when they come over to me and they say, you opened the door, and you want to say, sweetheart, I am still opening those doors. Doors you won't even see for 10 years.
And you say your health is good. Have you been to the doctor?
Yeah, all the time.
And you probably go like constantly, right?
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure you're going to stay alive.
Yeah.
Checking
Right,
everything.
right.
Well, Melissa always says things like, if you get pains in your left arm and short of breath, that's good. It means you're losing weight.
Don't check that one.
Don't check that, mother.
Can you even count back how many years it's been since you lost your virginity, or you've lost count?
Well, it's all grown back.
You're kidding. You haven't gotten laid in so long that your virginity
I wouldn't
grew
know. This hotel has been closed so long.
back. Your hymen grew back.
Oh, it's so sad.
I hope you write about that.
I can marry a Hasidic because I'm pure
You're
again.
pure. You could
But
act.
does Joan Rivers masturbate at 79?
That's a good question.
That's a wonderful question. And we won't go there. Ask Jane Fonda with her new body.
Boy, she looks good, right?
She does, yeah.
She looks
You
great.
got to admire her. In fact, someone said to me the other day, young guy, he goes, this sounds weird, I guess, but I guess Jane Fonda was up here promoting, or he saw her on TV, and he said, I'd fuck her.
Yeah. Don't you love... Oh, all right. This is one of my big pet peeves. Beautiful older women and a real schlumpy guy with stuff coming out of his nose. I might fuck her. And you want to go, she wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, this guy, I think he was missing half his limbs, and he was ready to go fuck.
That's a turn on to me, though.
Hey, listen, compared to who you're dating, it's a pleasure. Are you dating?
I'm not dating now.
Why won't you say it? I want to know, does a 79-year-old woman still need to masturbate? Honestly, but
Yeah,
a straight answer. You do?
Everybody.
Wow. I thought that maybe the desire leaves.
The desire never, and the look
that
for
something?
romance never leaves.
Wow.
But
Is it romantic masturbating?
Oh yeah, well, I always put a picture up.
You still pray for
I'm moving
romance.
to women now, though.
You still pray for romance.
Yeah, I would still love a romance.
You never made it with a woman, did you?
No,
No, never. That was
truly never even had like a girl crush. No.
Right. Girl crush is silly.
Yeah, that's so stupid. What are you talking about?
Where did you get your
The
vibrator from?
boobies get in the way.
Where did you get your vibrator from? QVC?
My vibrator, I got what I did.
You got to put out a line.
I had a vibrator show on vibrators on my daytime show.
Yeah.
So this vibrator that I have is so old. It says, beat the Japs. It was made in World War II.
Let me understand something with you. You're at war with everybody.
Yeah.
Isn't it true that you met Will Ferrell? I'm going back now a couple of years.
Yeah. Very rude.
2005 Golden Globes. Will Ferrell was on the red carpet. You were doing interviews. And you said he was very rude. Now, he seems like a guy who's nice to everybody.
Well, I was talking to Mike Nichols, interviewing Mike Nichols on the air. We all know.
Live.
Live on E. And Will Ferrell, Mr. Important, walked up, turned Mike, and began to have a conversation with him. Not on the air with me.
Oh, that's
Do you
funny.
understand?
But isn't that kind of funny?
You son of a bitch.
Wait a
Who do you
second.
think you are? You big stupid elf.
Do you think that was meant intentionally to be funny? Because that sounds funny to me. That like you're.
It wasn't funny.
It wasn't.
When Robin Williams does something funny, you know it's funny.
Right.
When Dustin Hoffman does. No, this was just an egocentric asshole.
But I know you love big moments. You know to recognize a moment. When that guy did, why didn't you confront him on the
I
air?
tried. He wouldn't stop talking to him. It wasn't
That's
funny.
That's funny.
It's funny, but
so you
it
mean
wasn't
you went
funny.
up to this guy and you're scared? Listen, you.
Look,
I'm
hello, Mike. Hello. Hello.
So
They probably have it somewhere on E on tape.
So you're convinced that Will Ferrell isn't a genius who constructed a situation for you that was brilliant?
This was called extraordinarily rude.
Wow.
An ego beyond egos. And you're funny, but you're not that funny.
Is it true that you claim, now, again, I can't even believe this number, that you've had a total of 739 cosmetic procedures?
I did it as a joke.
That is a joke,
And
right?
some moron picked it up and wrote it.
I said, how is that even? You would not be alive.
I would be covered in bandages.
Yeah.
And by the way, let me say, how about how Letterman all of a sudden has embraced you?
We really like each other.
It's about fucking time.
Yeah, but at least he does it. Leno, that asshole.
Scumbag.
Scumbag.
Let's call it the way it is.
That not funny,
That
lucky.
motherfucker. Come on, let's go, baby. You think you're angry. Come on, right now.
What is Leno doing? He doesn't acknowledge.
Never acknowledge, never asked on the
I
show.
can't acknowledge Joan Rivers. She hasn't done anything.
Yeah, a moron. All the others, Jimmy Kimmel's been wonderful. Jimmy Fallon's been amazing. Letterman.
I think you're
Absolutely
terrific on Letterman.
I love working with him.
I've watched every appearance you did on Letterman, and I used to say to you for years when I always had you on the show, I say, I don't understand why David Letterman doesn't have you on, and Leno and all these guys.
Yeah.
You're a terrific guest.
Yeah.
You come out there, you're prepared, and you work it. Like a woman who wants to succeed.
Yeah, I still do it like it's my first shot.
That's it. Do you think Leno doesn't have you on because it's still tied in with him trying to identify with Johnny Carson, that dumb fuck?
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Right.
But at this point, he'll never have me on because I always say, quote, one funny joke Leno ever said, and nobody can come up with it.
Wait a second, though. As weird as this will sound, I will defend Jay as a young stand-up comic. He was great, right? Am I right or wrong?
As a young
Yes.
stand-up comic, he was very funny.
Very funny.
Very funny.
I would say one of the top guys.
Well, let's not push that either.
Really?
But he was good. He was very good. He was very good. Gary Shandling. There was a whole group that was coming up at the same time.
Does Gary Shandling still? How does he live? I mean,
I love Gary. He must have made a pile of money.
But on what? I asked him. I was at a party with him. I go, "How are you alive?" I go, "How do you eat?" I mean, what? You were on HBO. They're infamously cheap.
And he was on the.
Ask me how Bill Maher can buy a
$20 million.
Where did Bill Maher? I began to throw up my breakfast yesterday. 6 bagels came out of my mouth.
Now, Bill Maher's a good comic.
I love Bill. He's very smart. Where did you get the money to buy a baseball team?
Well, we were asking this question on the air yesterday. We were doing the finances. We said, like, how much money could Bill? In other words, to shell out $20 million to own part of the Mets, you would have to be worth at least $60-70 million at least. Because you can't give up every $20 million you got.
And maybe he's getting kickbacks from Huffington Post.
we had a theory that he didn't put up $20 million, that maybe he put up $1 million, and that other people are involved in his $20 million.
Right.
Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, then why don't they ever come to me with that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. But
my fashion
how are
beliefs.
you not? What are you worth? Seriously,
nothing. I'm not making.
That is such horseshit.
I swear to you, on my grandson.
How are you worth
on my
nothing?
Because I was always salaried. Fashion beliefs. I'm doing it now. It's a career move.
I know.
Joan and Melissa. It's a career move. Everything is a goddamn career move. It's time I got a little cash here. I don't own anything.
Joan and Melissa going into the third season. You don't own a piece of that show?
No.
And you're telling me that here's a show that's successful. 3 seasons now on E!
Yeah.
And they're not going to pay. They're like, no, Joan, this is just a vanity project.
Yeah. But look what it will do for your I'm not starving. I live very high.